East is coming together as a team and helping solve problems.
East to me is getting out of my comfort zone, making new friends, and like just communicating with other people, doing projects and activities.
East to me is helping the community solve problems.
East is a group of students coming together to solve real-world problems and finding solutions to better our community.
Your creative side while also helping community partners or just people in general that need help.
East is a fun experience. I feel like people should join East because you learn
and that was very unfortunate. It kind of might have put the game away right there, but we had to overcome a lot of stuff, and that was early in the game we had to overcome penalties. They kept calling touchdowns back. I thought the AJ one was a really tough call. I thought he did a great job of going to make a play, but as we talked about all the time is whatever happens, and we got to overcome it, and our kids were able to do that. And then second half starts, and they came out with the same kind of mentality. They were going to keep.
And you will operate this camera. Put it on the seniors. As they're being, I want to zoom out closer so we can see it. You'll just step forward and wave.
Okay, once again, the Lumberjack High School would like to recognize their senior athletes tonight. We will start with senior football players. As your name is called, please step forward for recognition. Senior football player, James Carroll. Senior football player, Ray Frazier. Senior football player, Neo Hardy. Senior football player, Jordan Ingram. Senior football player, Traylon Jackson. Senior football player, Gator Jones. Senior football player, Alan Morez. Senior football player, Miguel Mendoza. Senior football player, Urban Rivera. Senior football player, Terrence Robertson. Senior football player, Kendra Starks. Senior football player, Jalen Strong. Senior football player, J.E. Tillman. Senior football player, Alex Wardlaw. Ladies and gentlemen, your senior high football players. You may be dismissed. And now we move on to the cheerleaders. We have senior cheerleader Ashlyn Crawford. Senior cheerleader Sarah Forrest. Senior cheerleader Victoria O'Neill. And senior cheerleader Murphy Wilkinson. And now for the band members. Senior Alex Ayala. Senior Max McGahey. Senior Abigail Raines. Senior Alex Regalado. And senior Terrence Robertson. We got him twice. All right. All right, on to the golf team. Senior Max McGahey. Senior Landon Milton. And senior Carson Slaughter. Band members, if you need to leave, you may do also. Now we're on to the JROTC. Senior Maya Kessler. Senior Mania Childs. Senior Romeo Heath. Senior Evelyn Hernandez. Senior Jaherick Jones. Senior Tanner Outlaw. Senior Jeremiah Patton. Senior Ronald Rochelle. Senior Kendra Starks. Senior Chauncey Thomas. Senior Micaiah Thomas. And Senior Jimmy Leslie. And now for tennis seniors. Senior Anna Grace Mitchell. Senior Victoria O'Neill. And Senior Ryan Turner. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, a big round of applause for your graduating seniors this year.
East is coming together as a team and helping solve problems.
This to me is getting out of my comfort zone, making new friends, and like just communicating with other people, doing projects and activities.
This to me is helping the community solve problems.
EAST is a group of students coming together to solve real-world problems and finding solutions to better our community.
Your creative side while also helping community partners or just people in general that need help.
EAST is a fun experience. I feel like people should join EAST because you learn.
SouthArts.edu/INFO.
Well, we're back at home tonight. It's the Saline River Shootout, the Union Bank Saline River Shootout. They sponsor it, and it's a big trophy that we're playing for. Lumberjacks have held on to it most of the life of that trophy. Hope to keep it here again tonight. But you're looking at a team that's coming in 5-2. They've had 2 weeks to prepare for the Lumberjacks, and they're cloud nine. And it seems like everybody brings their number one game coming in to play the Lumberjacks. Yeah, no doubt. And, you know, it's the first time they've been 5-2 since 2011, and they're still playing for a lot. They still got a chance to win the conference championship with only having one loss to DeWitt. And, you know, it's a tough ball game. It's a challenge for us. We know they're going to try to come out and do some of the similar stuff that DeWitt did. Defensively, don't really know what they'll do. It seems like every time, every day, every week we work on something. We see something different on Friday night. And, you know, last Friday night, DeWitt came out and dropped 8 and said, hey, you're not going to throw the ball behind us. And we end up, you know, with AJ's big play in the third quarter and then obviously Neandre's big play in the fourth quarter. You know, we were able to still get it behind them some. But we got to be able to adjust. I think that's what we're doing really good on offense right now is being able to adjust to what they're giving us and have taken a lot of offense into a game. That's what's different. You know, I remember back in 01 and 02 when we first started this, we would take a lot of offense and knowing that, you know, or not knowing what we were going to get. So we had to make sure, you know, if it was cover 2, we had cover 2 in. If it was cover 4, if it was blitz, we had offense in. And, you know, we've been away from that since probably 2014, and now we're back in it. And, you know, we want to throw the football. You know, Jackson was 20 or 24 last week, which is really, really, really good. You know, only 2 passes hit the ground. You really can't count the interception right before half, or I mean, you count it, but that's just one you try to throw up and hope we can come down with it. But you know, he was really like 19 of or 20 of 23, and that's really good. And he just keeps getting better and better. And you know, wide receivers are starting to see and understand what they want to do. You know, offensively, the different coverages, and so that's fun. But you know, defensively, we got to get better. You know, we got to find a way to get better. We can't let teams have the ball on 15, 16 play drives, and that's what happened last Friday night. And number one just was tough to bring down. And I thought, you know, that there were some times that you know we could get off the field that we didn't. Monacello's probably going to do some of the similar stuff, but you know, it's a big ball game. They got a chance to win the conference championship, or at least tie the conference championship, and they're going to come in with 2 weeks. There's no telling what they're going to do. We got to be ready for everything. Stay tuned. Final comments coming up from Coach Embry right after this timeout. Shop the weekend blowout sale at Super Value Foods in Warren, and you'll save on your grocery bill. Pepsi and Pepsi products, 2-liter bottles, 3 for $5. Grill Master beef patties, a 5-pound box, just $8.98. Gertie's catfish nuggets, 4-pound box, only $5.98. And medium pork spare ribs, twin pack, $1.68 a pound. You'll also find a new crop of sweet potatoes, 58 cents a pound, and Oscar Mayer Lunchables, 3 for $5. Super Value Foods in Warren.
No matter the reason, you know you can score big savings at Ryburn Motor Company in Monticello. Ryburn has been serving their customers all over the ArkLaMiss without any penalties or tackling salespeople. Ryburn believes that it's the team that makes the difference, and we want you to experience the best today. Ryburn Motor Company, Highway 425 South in Monticello. Ryburn Motor Company, proud supporter of Warren Lumberjack football.
Drew Memorial Health System in Monticello is proud to offer rehabilitation services for patients of all ages. The Drew Rehab Team provides physical, speech, and occupational therapy on an inpatient or outpatient basis and at home. The experienced staff treats pediatric patients, student athletes, and adults recovering from injuries, stroke, or surgical procedures. The staff will keep you on track throughout your recovery process. Let the Drew Rehab Team help you maximize your functional potential. Close to home. Choose Drew Memorial.
Well, Coach, we talk about it every year. It's a rivalry game, a big rivalry game, and it seems to be more on Monticello's side because the Lumberjacks say, hey, it's just another game. We won it so many times. But these kids know one another, and they're going to be pretty close and pretty fired up. Oh, they do. They hunt together, and they hang out together. But, at the end of the day, we understand what we're playing for, the 1 seed, and that's a huge, huge deal. We've talked about it, and we talk about it every year. But, you want to position yourself in these 8 ball games to have a chance to win a state championship. And the best way to do that is be the 1 seed out of this conference. And, tonight goes a long ways for us doing that. If we win tonight, that means we can lose one of the last 2 and still be the 1 seed. And, and we've been transparent with our kids. I mean, they know that. They know that tonight is huge as far as that. And, hopefully we can go out and take care of business and be able to adjust to whatever they do. But just go out and play an error-free ball game. Be better on both sides of the ball. Be better in special teams. And I thought, last week we got 2 extra point spots. We got to be better at that area. So, I think that I think we will. I think we've had a really, really good week of practice. I think that we got to understand what people are trying to do to us. I mean, you remember these kids wasn't even born back in the day, but people are trying to keep the ball away from us. And by doing that, they're happy with a 3 or 4 yard gain, wait 40 seconds, call another play, wait 40 seconds, and we can't get impatient. And I thought we did a better job of that in the second half as far as, not trying to get all of it back at one time. I think the impatient part of it was those years ago. You were impatient. Now you've kind of grown up a little bit over the years, you think? Yeah, no doubt. And the impressive part the other night was us overcoming penalties there, even in the second half when we would have, 3rd and 25 or 2nd, 28. And it's just like, and then we were still able to overcome it. And that's a credit to these kids and how you going to make a play. All right, Coach, good luck tonight. It's Warren and Monticello, the Saline River Shootout, sponsored by Union Bank, coming up for you here in just a moment. For Coach Bo Embry, I'm Jimmy Sledge. Stay tuned. Lumberjack football is next.
Sewell Oil Company, located at 3400 Junction City Highway in El Dorado, is proud to serve their great customers all through the ArkLaMess. With locations in El Dorado, Croston, and Warren, Sewell Oil Company is just a phone call away at 881-9300. Check out our new location at 1401 East Church Street in Warren, or call 870-466-4166. Check us out at SewellOil.com. Sewell Oil, a proud sponsor of Warren Lumberjack football.
Legendary coach Paul Bear Bryant from Fordyce, Arkansas once said, "It's not the will to win that matters. Everyone has that. It's the will to prepare to win that matters." Congratulations to all the players and coaches who have put in the hours in the summer, in the weight room, in the film room, and on the practice field. I'm Congressman Bruce Westerman, and I approve this message because high school athletics prepares for victories on and off the field.
Paid for by Westerman for Congress.
First State Bank of Warren, Hermitage, and Hampton offers instant issue debit cards. No wait, no delay. 24/7 access to your funds. Get it instantly when you open a First State Bank checking account. First State Bank of Warren, Hermitage, and Hampton, offering instant issue debit cards. No wait, no delay. 24/7 access to your funds. Get it instantly when you open a First State Bank checking account. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
And a very pleasant good evening and welcome to Lumberjack Stadium as we get set for tonight's ball game between the Warren Lumberjacks and the Monticello Billies. As you heard Coach Embry and I talking just a few moments ago, this is a big ball game, big rivalry game. Lumberjacks, of course, know what's on the line, and the Billies know what's on the line here tonight. It's a number 1 seed going into the playoffs, actually, here with a possible share of a conference championship. Lumberjacks win, hey, they're just about guaranteed the number 1 seed. If they lose tonight, looking at a 3-way tie going into the final 2 games of the season. And, it could be anybody's number 1 seed. So we'll see how things work out here tonight. Monticello's had 2 weeks to prepare for the Lumberjacks, and David King's been looking at all the numbers. Of course, this is a game you can throw a lot of the statistics out.
You can, but still the big...
Let us pray. Dear Lord, thank you for this beautiful day and for allowing us to gather here tonight. We ask for your protection over the safety of these players. Give each one of them the courage to play this game in a way that glorifies you. Please be with our military as they are fighting for our country and freedom. I ask that you allow everyone here to travel home safe tonight. Please forgive us where we failed you. In Jesus Christ's name, amen.
At this time, I ask that you please remain standing as the color guard enters the field. Tonight's color guard is Eliana Ayala, Mia Johnson, Isabel Davis, and Aaron Rojo. Also, when they reach midfield, will be led in the Pledge of Allegiance by Warren High School student Victoria O'Neill, and then that will be followed by the singing of the national anthem performed by the middle and high school Lumberjack Choir.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Let's please remain standing as the color guard exits the field.
Strong team takes commitment and hard work, and Maxwell Hardwood Flooring, Washita Hardwood Flooring, and Townsend Flooring understand the concept of teamwork. Whether it's building the finest hardwood flooring in the nation or having a winning team, it takes teamwork and dedication to get the job done. Be a part of a winning team by following the Lumberjacks right here and joining your friends at Maxwell Hardwood Flooring, Washita Hardwood Flooring, and Townsend Flooring, and wishing them the best.
Hello, Carl Lucky for Lucky's of Monticello. Have you noticed our shopping habits have changed a lot over the last few years? Step 1, grab the smartphone and research the product. Step 2, hit the Order Now button. Well, guess what? At AutoBuyLucky.com, you may use the same process for your next ride. At AutoBuyLucky.com, near you see all the pictures and equipment. Oh yeah, and the prices. Shopping made easy for you at AutoBuyLucky.com.
Schedule a tour and see the Bellevue Estates Healthcare and Rehabilitation Center in person for yourself. We would love to show you around and answer your questions. Peace of mind comes when you know your loved one is in good hands. Whether you're looking for short-term, long-term, or private rehabilitation, Bellevue Estates at 1052 Old Warren Road in Monticello can provide the care you need. Just call 870-367-0044 for more information.
Back here at Lumberjack Stadium, we get set for tonight's ball game. David, I know you've looked at all the numbers and stuff, and you know who we're looking for and who's going to stand out tonight.
Well, the key for Monacello is their quarterback, Brooks Bowman. He has had an outstanding year. On the season, he is thrown for 1,300 yards, 16 touchdowns, with only 4 interceptions. Monticello 5-2, 4-1 in the conference. They will have different people catching the football, different people running the football. John Jackson's their main runner, and he they give him the football quite a bit. Defensively, their linebackers are very active, and both their offense and defensive line have a good bit of size on them. You head on over to Warren's side of the football, you know pretty much what we got. Traylon Jackson coming off of a 221-yard rushing night at DeWitt has 475 yards on the season, 2 touchdowns, averaging 7.7 yards a carry. Jackson Denton, the young quarterback, 108 out of 72. He has thrown 5 picks, has 2,061 yards passing.
Coming together as a team and helping solve problems.
This to me is getting out of my comfort zone, making new friends, and like just communicating with other people, doing projects and activities.
To me is helping the community solve problems.
EASE is a group of students coming together to solve real-world problems and finding solutions to better our community.
Your creative side while also helping community partners or just people in general that need help.
EASE is a fun experience. I feel like people should join EASE because you learn.
Hasn't changed. You, our customers, and our community to provide fast, friendly service for all your banking needs. So call me at 226-2035 or come by one of our many convenient locations and let us show you why we've been in business for so many years. Union Bank, growing with you for over 135 years. Union Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
Sometimes it's just a close call, but accidents do happen at home, on the road, at work, or school. When they do, it's
great to have excellent medical care right here in our community. We have a fully trained and experienced staff ready 24/7 in the event of any emergency. Standing by, close by. Bradley County Medical Center. Hometown people taking care of our hometowns.
Did you know that Johnson's Hardware on Highway 63 North has all your electrical, plumbing, hardware, and building needs, but they also have all the feed you need for all your animals. That's right. Johnson's Hardware has a complete line of feed for chickens, goats, cows, pigs, horses, you name it, they've got it all. And don't forget, they're your one-stop shop for all your plumbing, electrical, and building supply needs. That's Johnson's Hardware on Highway 63 North in Warren. Go by and check it out. If they don't have it, you don't need it.
You might not be a celebrity, but you still can be a star. South Arkansas College in El Dorado gives you the opportunity to learn, grow, and succeed in an environment where you are treated as the important person you are. The star on our logo is a reminder of what you mean to us. South Arkansas College in El Dorado, a place where you can shine. Visit southark.edu/info.
Well, the Lumberjacks won the opening toss, have elected to recede. They'll be moving from left to right on your radio, on your screen, from north to south here at Lumberjack Stadium as the Billies get set to kick it off. And this ball game is going to be underway. Thank you for listening to KWRF 105.5. You're home with Lumberjack football for over 60 years. They're going to squib it down the field, and right off the bat, offside's going to be called against the Billies. So somebody got across the line. So we'll back them up 5 and make them re-kick it. As the Lumberjacks have had really good success on returning the football this year.
Yes, Cam Davis has a return for a touchdown already.
That was against Whitehall.
Whitehall, and he's standing back here itching for a chance.
Those of you that have joined us on the live stream, want to thank the East Initiative for those students providing the live stream and letting us tag along on the audio. But if you get a chance, thank those young men and young women who are up there learning to be broadcasters and learning how to video stream as they got the school year started off. I guess they got 7 games in their belt, under their belt so far.
Nobody's new anymore.
All right, we'll back Monticello up to the 35, and they will kick it again as this ball game is underway. Is this one a squib kick? Going to be fielded at the 30-yard line by Miller. Tremont up to the 40. Tremont reverses his field, picks up a block. He's at the 35, back up to the 40, 45, midfield. Got some room. He's going to be run out of bounds near the 40-yard line of Monticello.
Great return.
And again, it doesn't matter who gets it back there. You get Miller, you get Davis, you get Jackson, you get Jordan, one of them.
Just decide who you want to hurt you. And you got to give special teams great job there. He reversed field, and there was no flags.
They mark him out at the 42-yard line of Monticello. Warren will have it 1st and 10. Just underway. Start the first quarter, no score. Thomas and Cam Davis split wide left. We're going to see Antonio Jordan start off at quarterback. Out of the wild, Jack. Going to hand it off. That's going to be to Davis. Davis at the 40, 35, the 30, cuts back at the 20. Going to be finally hauled down from behind, down near the 16-yard line.
They're saying loose football. Let's see. Did it come out?
Still Warren's football.
Still Warren's football.
So Cam Davis on a nice run on the first play on an end around, with Antonio Jordan in at the quarterback to start things off. 1st and 10. Mark it at the 17-yard line of Monticello.
25-yard run.
This time the Lumberjacks go trips wide to the left. Denton Jackson, the freshman quarterback. Jackson Denton, the freshman quarterback, in it. He'll hand it off to Jackson Trey. He's across the 15, gets hit, spins around, got to get it down close to the 13-yard line. And he's finally brought down there by the Monticello Billies. They mark him down at the 12, so it'll be a gain of 5. It'll be 2nd down and 5 now for the Lumberjacks. Up tempo, no huddle. Right back on the line, handed off again. Jackson cuts back, big hole. He's at the 5. Jackson to the 3, and they'll be down there. That'll be a first down for the Lumberjacks, and that's a Milton Insurance first down. For all your insurance needs, go see them at Milton Insurance in Fordyce or give them a call at 352-2155. 10:49 to play in the first quarter. Lumberjacks knocking on the door early.
Real quick. There's Jordan back.
AJ back at the quarterback, takes the snap, goes left side. He's not going to go anywhere. He'll get it back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. So it'll be second and goal from about the 2.5-yard line. The Lumberjacks looking into Coach Embry on the sideline for the play.
That's what made the reverse work so well, was everybody was waiting. Very seldom when Jordan gets the football at the quarterback position has he not ran between tackles.
He'll line up at quarterback again out of the wild jack.
Ingram, the setback.
Going to hand it off to Jordan. Jordan right side. He's into the end zone. Touchdown. Jordan Ingram from 2 yards out. And with 9:58 to play in the opening quarter, Warren scores the first touchdown of the night and made it look easy.
Yes.
And did it all on the ground. Yeah, did every bit of it on the ground. Trey Jackson set it up with that was Tremont Miller. I get it right.
With the great kickoff return.
Yeah, Tremont had the great kickoff return. And then it was Davis who had the reverse. Juarez is on to attempt the extra point. Out of the hold of Cornish, Reese Cornish. Snap is bobbled a little bit. He gets it down. The kick's on its way, and it's good. 7-0 Lumberjacks lead it. We'll be back in just a moment.
Shop the weekend blowout sale at Super Value Foods in Warren, and you'll save on your grocery bill. You'll find Country Best sausage patties, 27-ounce box, just $4.98. El Monterey burritos, 8-count package, just $3.98. Boneless beef shoulder roast, $3.98 a pound. Beef boneless ribeye steak, family pack, just $6.98 a pound. And large baking potatoes are 68 cents a pound. It's the Super Value weekend blowout sale with prices good through Sunday.
No matter the reason, you know you can score big savings at Ryburn Motor Company in Monticello. Ryburn has been serving their customers all over the ArkLaMiss without any penalties or tackling salespeople. Ryburn believes that it's the team that makes the difference, and we want you to experience the best today. Ryburn Motor Company, Highway 425 South in Monticello. Ryburn Motor Company, proud supporter of Warren Lumberjack football.
Lumberjacks lead at 7-0, 9:58 to play in the opening quarter.
5 plays, 42 yards, 2 minutes, 2 seconds.
Juarez will kick it and squib it on the ground. It's going to be picked up at the 12-yard line and returned up to the 20. Warren's got a bunch of folks there, going to knock him down at the 18-yard line. And hustling down on the special teams for the Lumberjacks is going to be Cam Burks.
I was curious why they didn't let the place kicker, Juarez, kick it deep, take it at the 20. Why do that when you can start them at the 18?
As Cam Burks hustling down on the special teams. 1st and 10 for the Billies at their own 18-yard line. Don't forget our friends at number 1 Wash and Shine, 820-2171. You need your car cleaned up, they'll do it. They'll pick it up and deliver it back to you, all nice and shiny. They're open 7 days a week, offer a senior citizens discount. Give them a call, 820-2171. Out of the shotgun, Brooks Bowman. They're going to shift now to a tight bunch set to the short side. Bowman wanting to throw on first down, in trouble, being chased. He's going to throw it toward the line of scrimmage, and he did get it across the line of scrimmage as he threw it to the sideline. But she had Neo Harding and Jordan Ingram. They were all over the top of it.
Over that one.
So Bowman just had to throw it away and live to play another down without losing any yardage. 2nd down and 10 now for the Billies.
If he's like every other quarterback in the 8-4A, he's going to get to know Neo Harding tonight.
As Bowman again out of the shotgun. Bowman this time. They do a end around, a sweep over the 20, 25, 30, up the sideline. He'll run out of bounds up near the 30-yard line. As that time on to carry for the Billies. It'll be a first down for them. That's number 11, Curtis Barrow. He lined up as a right, that's 0, I'm
number
sorry.
Number 0.
Jacarvius Rhodes. He lined up as a right halfback, a flanker. Pretty much the same play that Warren ran on a jet sweeper route.
Right.
But it's good for a first down out to the 29-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Billies. 9:40 to play, opening quarter. Warren leading 7-0. Warren putting 5 men up in the box. Bowman hands it off. Right side, Warren's got it covered up pretty good. He'll get it out close to the line of scrimmage, may get a yard out to the 30-yard line. But Warren strung it out. The defense was there.
Just kept pushing it to the outside. Not much there.
Gain of 1 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 9 for Monticello from their own 30-yard line. That time on the ball carry was Jontavian Jackson. He lines up in the backfield most of the time with Bowman, and he'll be there now. They'll split 2 receivers wide left. One goes wide right. A flanker is an H-back to the short side of the field. Bowman out of the shotgun. Bowman hands it off. Jackson again. Jackson right side across the 30. He'll get it out to the 35. Going to be well short of the first down. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and a long 4 here for Monticello. They'll mark it at the 35. It'll be 3rd down and 4 from their own 35-yard line. Coach Embry talked about teams holding the ball, taking a lot of time off the clock.
No difference tonight.
Monticello's doing that. We want to keep it out of the hands of the Lumberjacks. Play clock down to 10. Bowman out of the shotgun, pistol behind him. They'll change the play. Play clock down to 5. Bowman calling for the snap, gets it, wants to throw, screen pass, and a motion. Going to be a call, procedure called against the Billies. So that's before the play, a false start.
We'll see if DeWitt has the luck. Monticello that DeWitt had. Warren only had 9 possessions at DeWitt. Yes.
Only had 4 in the first half, and really you couldn't count that last
3,
one.
really, yeah.
Because it was less than 2 minutes to go. They mark off the penalty against the Billies. It'll be 3rd and 9 now. Change your play calling up a little bit.
Definitely.
They had a screen that they were trying to set up. On 3rd and 9 from the right hash mark, Bowman rolling to his right, trying to avoid the pressure. Fires into the sideline. It's going to be incomplete. And bring up a 4th down and 9 now for Monticello. With 7:50 to play here in the first quarter. Warren leading 7-0. Lumberjack defense comes out, gives up a first down, but then they stiffen and force them to punt.
Yes.
Antonio Jordan will go back deep for the Lumberjacks. He'll stand about his own 43-yard line to await the punt. Monticello punter will get the snap at his own 12. So AJ's expecting about a 30-yard punt. They'll get it a high kick. AJ fields it at the 37. Comes up, stiff arms a man. It's the 35. Comes up over the 40, up to the 45, and going to be bumped out of bounds at the 47-yard line. There is a flag, however, back here at the 37-yard line. And he may have got a clip in the back or an illegal block by the Lumberjacks. We'll wait and see what the official call is. I guess it's not a flag. The official's picking it up. It wasn't a flag, David. So Warren will have it 1st and 10 at their own 47.
Now that we're doing this pink out, I can't tell what's a flag and what isn't.
Handoff, Trey Jackson. He's hitting the backfield, going to be dropped for a 3-yard loss. All the way back to the 44-yard line. Monticello bringing the house, and David, they got to gamble a little bit. They brought the linebackers that time and filled the gap.
Yeah, they've definitely got to gamble.
2nd down and 13 for the Lumberjacks. Ball spotted at their own 44. Twins go to either side. Jackson, Denton, the quarterback. Hands off to Trey Jackson. Jackson, he'll get it back to about the original line of scrimmage, maybe a yard more. They're still going to bring up 3rd down and long now for Warren. And Warren has not attempted a pass yet.
Nope.
But you're looking at obvious passing down here. 3rd down and 9 from their own 48-yard line. Coach Embry calling the play from the sideline. Trip receivers come wide right. Jackson straight drop, throws it out in the flat, complete to Trey Jackson out of the backfield. He'll get it up across midfield to the 49 of Monticello, well short of the first down. Needed to get to the 43 of Monticello. that's going to bring up a 4th down and 6 now for Warren. With 6:18 to play here in the opening quarter, Warren leading 7-0, and Warren may go for it.
Warren's leaving the offense on the field for the moment. Let's see what he does.
Jackson Denton, the quarterback, the freshman, stays in. Trey Jackson, the running back, will line up in the pistol formation behind him. Twin receivers go to either side. On 4th and 6, Denton hands it off to Jackson. Jackson tries to bounce it outside, and he's not got anywhere. It's going to be a loss of 2 back to the 49 of Warren, and Warren will turn it over on downs. And David, Monticello right now, they say, hey, look, we got a gift given to us at midfield.
They definitely, they've got great field position to start this drive at.
They'll mark it right at midfield, 1st and 10 from Monticello. 5:48 to play in the opening quarter. Warren leading 7-0. Bowman stays in at the quarterback spot. Jackson, your running back for the Billies. They go with a tight set to the right. 1 to throw. Flat, complete. It's out there complete for a short gain of only 2. Making the catch is Jarkarius Rhodes. And it'll bring up 2nd down and 8. And again, I think Warren's worked on that a lot this week.
Yeah.
They were all over that short pass. It'll bring up 2nd down and 8 now for the Billies. Warren showing a 4-man front defensively. Sometimes they'll move a linebacker up on the line of scrimmage.
But that doesn't always mean he's coming.
2nd down and 8 now for Monticello. Bowman will send 1 man wide left. Twins go wide right. Now he puts Jackson in motion, hands it off to Jackson in the backfield. He's straight ahead across the 45 down to the Lumberjack 43-yard line. Going to bring up a 3rd down and 3 for the Billies. 3rd down and 3. As that was Jontavian Jackson on the carry that time, straight ahead. Ball spotted at the Lumberjack 43-yard line. 4:32 to play, first quarter. Warren leads at 7-0. If you joined us late, Bowman, handoff again. Jackson not going to get the first down as he's hit at the 41. He needs to get to the 40. He's driven backwards and a nice tackle inside by Irvin Rivera to make the stop on him. That'll be 4th down and 1. So you think they're in 4-down territory as well? They're going to go for it.
I think they'll go for it, no doubt.
4th down and 1.
It was a gift to go to begin with, and now you got to take advantage of it, and turning it over here would be no big deal either.
So 4th and 1 from the Lumberjack 41-yard line. Bowman out of the shotgun again. Jackson the lone setback in the backfield. Bowman. Now they're trying to go with a long snap count and delay a game against Monticello. So they had a false start to kill the drive, the first drive.
Now delay a game. Instead of 4th and a yard, you're looking at 4th and 6.
So they're going to leave the offense out there, it looks like, and go for it anyway. So 4th down and 6 for the Billies. Spot it back at the 46-yard line of Warren. Warren showing a 4-man front defensively. Bowman out of the shotgun. Flips it. Rhodes coming around. There's Antonio Jordan. Ball's loose. It goes out of bounds. It'll stay with, turn it over on down. It would have stayed with Monticello if they'd had another down because no one controlled it. But Antonio Jordan knocked it out. And Warren's going to get the football up near midfield, about where they turned it over on downs. It's going to be at their own 49-yard line. So 1st and 10 Lumberjacks at their own 49. Their 3rd possession of the quarter. Warren leads at 7-0. And Warren has
No damage.
No damage, yeah. Trip receivers come wide right. Twins go wide left. Wide receiver screen. Complete to Antonio. Jordan at the 45. Jordan lowers his shoulder at the 40. You got to be bumped out of bounds down at the 39-yard line. That's going to be a Milton Insurance first down. Don't forget the Medicare annual enrollment is from October 15th till December the 7th. If you're turning 65 or have turned 65, give Patrick Milton a call at 870-352-2155. He can explain everything you need to know about Medicare insurance. 1st and 10 Lumberjacks. Denton hands it off Jackson. Trey at the 30. Trey to the 25. Trey tripped up and brought down at the 22-yard line. Big hole. He's picking up right where he left off last week. That's another Milton Insurance first down as they'll move the chains and spot it down at the Billy 22-yard line. Warren done most of this damage here in the first half on the ground.
On the ground.
They had that one pass play there complete to AJ a moment ago.
Two. Remember, we had that into Jackson.
There's a pass complete to Antonio at the 15. Antonio falls forward to the 14-yard line.
Going to be an 8-yard pickup.
Warren will look at 2nd down and 2 from the 14. Ball's on the right hash mark. Warren moving from left to right here in this first quarter. Tremont Miller, DeAndre Thomas split wide left. Cam Davis and Antonio split wide right. Handed off Jackson again. Trey kind of picks his way through the line. He's going to find enough for a yard there and get it down to the 13-yard line. Be a yard shy of the first down.
See where they're going to mark him exactly. Yep.
It's going to be 3rd down and 1 for the Lumberjacks. And Warren goes with the big package. They're going to put Antonio back at the wild jack.
And Ingram is the big back. Rivera at H-back.
Ingram will line up beside Jordan or behind him. Going to hand it off. That's Ingram. Ingram's got the first down as he'll carry it down to the 11. Needed the 12. He'll gain 2. And that'll be a Milton Insurance first down at the 11-yard line for Warren. With 1:21 left to play here in the first quarter. Warren leading 7-0. And here we are in the red zone knocking on the door
One more
again.
time.
So 1st and 10 right at the 11-yard line. Antonio stays at the quarterback spot. Rivera the H-back. Ingram your lone setback. Antonio wanting to throw. Throws it out. It's going to be underthrown. Intended out there for Tremont Miller. It is underthrown. Hits the turf before it gets to Tremont. So to bring up a 2nd down and 10. Warren can pick up a first down right at the 1-yard line.
They're going to leave the same personnel in.
No, here comes Denton.
Here they come.
Jackson Denton will check in now at quarterback. So we'll go back to our traditional offense.
But Ingram stays in the game.
He's the big bruiser running back. On 2nd down and 10, Denton. They do the end around to Cam Davis again. Cam cuts it up inside. He gets it inside the 10 down to about the 8-yard line. He's going to gain 3, and Warren's looking at 3rd down and 7 from the 8-yard line.
Both teams running that inside shuttle pass a lot.
So far here in this first quarter, we're down to 38 seconds. It's been a fast
first quarter. Nobody's been throwing the football. 3rd
and 7 for Warren. Denton wanting to throw, looking, has time. Is hit as he throws the football, and it's going to be incomplete.
Because he had DeAndre Thomas right there.
So it'll bring up a 4th down and 7. The clock will stop with 26 seconds to go in the quarter. Warren leading 7-0. Lumberjacks going to leave the offense out there. They can get a first down just right at the 1-yard line. Thomas and Miller go wide left. Davis and Jordan come wide right. Denton looks in. Monacello in a 4-man front defensively. They're going to drop 7 back in coverage. Now Coach Embry wants a timeout. While he does that, it's 7-0. Lumberjacks lead it. We'll talk about our friends at American Shifty Corporation. They've been in business since 1971. They've grown to be the largest transmission and rear end builder in the country. If you're in the big truck business, the logging business, heavy equipment operator, you need to have this number, 501-945-0878. They work on big truck and heavy equipment transmissions, clutches, rear ends, differentials. They can do it all. They can get it back to you and get you back on the road or back in the woods quicker than anybody else. That's American Shifty Corporation since 1971. They do offer a no questions 1-year warranty on their work as well. So give them a call at 501-945-0878. That's American Shifty Corporation at 2101 East Broadway in North Little Rock. 7-0 Lumberjacks lead it. 26 seconds to go in the first quarter. Coach Embry called the timeout here. It's 4th down and 7 for Warren from the 8-yard line. Twins go to either side. Ingram, the lone setback. Denton wanting to throw. Denton looking, going to the corner of the end zone. Underthrown is going to be intercepted in the end zone by Monacello. Coming up with the interception there is Curtis Barrow. And he might as well have been the intended receiver. He looked like Denton threw it right to him.
Yeah.
It was underthrown.
Looked like possibly a confusion on the pattern.
Monticello will keep the Lumberjacks at bay, and they'll get it 1st and 10 at their own 20, following the interception in the end zone. Warren still leads 7-0. And they'll have it 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Bowman in at quarterback again, Brooks Bowman. Jackson is your lone setback in the backfield. They'll send twin receivers wide right, one comes wide left, and then they run a halfback on the strong side. Bowman wanting to throw, rolling to his right, looking down the field, going to throw it, and it's going to be incomplete. Out over the 32-yard line, intended for Jacavius Rhodes, but a little out of his reach. It'll bring up 2nd down and 10 now for Monticello. Ball spotted at their own 20. Clock stopped with 14 and a half seconds to go here in the first quarter. If you joined us late, Warren had a great kickoff return to start the football game, set them up at their own 42-yard line, took them 5 plays on their first possession to get it into the end zone, and that's where we stand right now, 7-0. Both teams have swapped possessions a couple of times. Handoff goes to Jackson, bounces it outside at the 20, 25. He'll get out close to the 29-yard line. Going to be a yard shy of the 1st down. It's going to be 3rd down and 1 for Monticello. Neandre Thomas on the stop for the Lumberjacks, along with Neo Harding over there. And David, that was a pretty good play there by the running back, Jontavian Jackson. Wasn't nothing inside. He bounced it to the outside.
Bounced it outside, picked up 9.
And that's the end of the first quarter here at Lumberjack Stadium, the Saline River Shootout. That big trophy is on the line. It's down there in the end zone. Somebody's going to take it home tonight. 7-0 our score. Warren leads it. We're back in just a moment.
Drew Memorial Health System in Monticello is proud to offer rehabilitation services for patients of all ages. The Drew Rehab Team provides physical, speech, and occupational therapy on an inpatient or outpatient basis and at home. The experienced staff treats pediatric patients, student athletes, and adults recovering from injury, stroke, or surgical procedures. The staff will keep you on track throughout your recovery process. Let the Drew Rehab Team help you maximize your functional potential. Close to home, choose Drew Memorial.
Sewell Oil Company, located at 3400 Junction City Highway in El Dorado, is proud to serve their great customers all through the Ark-La-Mint. With locations in El Dorado, Crossan, and Warren, Sewell Oil Company is just a phone call away at 881-9300. Check out our new location at 1401 East Church Street in Warren, or call 870-466-4166. Check us out at SewellOil.com. Sewell Oil, a proud sponsor of Warren Lumberjack football.
7-0 our score. The Lumberjacks have the lead over Monticello. And David, you got the numbers there for the first quarter?
You bet you. Warren, 81 yards total offense. Monticello, 33.
It'll be Monticello football, 3rd down and 1 from their own 29. Quarterback, and went a direct snap to Jackson, it looked like. He's going to have the 1st down. He'll get it out close to the 32. So a gain of 3 on that play. First and 10 at their own 32-yard line. Warren's only scoring drive was the first one of the ball game. 5 plays, 42 yards, and the Lumberjacks got on the board. Monticello turned it over on downs on their second possession. Now they want to throw a screen pass. It's complete out here at the line of scrimmage and gain 2 as there's Tillman coming up to make the stop from his linebacker spot. On the catch was Evan Beeler for the Billies. They didn't only give him a yard. He didn't get a very good spot. Mark it out at the 33. So we'll call it second down and 8, or second down and 9 for Monticello. Second down and 9. Bowman out of the shotgun. Bowman rolling to his left. Warren giving chase. Unloads it down the field. Has a man complete. They've got the first down at the 42-yard line as they'll make the catch and run out of bounds. Neo Harding was all in the face of Bowman. Somehow he got rid of it.
He threw it up for grabs and got lucky.
Tajon Tinsley's the one that hauled it in, the wide receiver. First and 10, Billies. Ball spotted at their own 43-yard line. Quickly, no huddle, back to the line. They go up-tempo. Bowman gets the snap, hands it off. Jackson, left side, big holes. He cuts back at midfield to the Lumberjack 45. Tillman will finally trip him up and bring him down at the 44-yard line. J.D. Tillman with a shoestring tackle finally gets him down. It'll be first and 10. Billies now at the 44 of Warren. Warren leading 7-0, 10:47 to play. First half. So much for the slow tempo game. They're up tempo now.
Yeah, they're up tempo now.
Bowman wanting to throw. This time has time. Heaves it down the field. It's going to be incomplete. There wasn't a receiver within 15 yards of the football.
Bowman under a lot of pressure that time.
Who was it? Woods coming through?
Yeah.
It's Lewis Woods, the linebacker. Second down and 10. Now for Monticello from the Warren 44. One receiver comes wide right, ball on the left hash mark. They'll put 2 receivers split wide into the boundary over on the Monticello side. Now moving one in motion. Throw a screen out there. It's going to be incomplete. Right through the hands of the intended receiver, Tinsley. So it'll be third down and 10 now for Monticello. Tillman will come out of the ball game for Warren. Checking in is going to be Cody Weatherspoon. He'll go in at the linebacker spot, and you expect Warren to bring some pressure from the outside.
Weatherspoon's good at the pass rush and good at covering pass coverage also.
Bowman on third and 10, going to want to throw under pressure, rolls out of the pocket now, throws it across the middle. It's complete up there to Rhodes. Rhodes complete at the 40, make it to 37-yard line. It's going to be 4 yards shy of the first down. And Monticello's going to look at 4th down and 4 at the Warren 37. But you have to credit all that to Bowman. He had the pressure in his face, hung around, and finally found an open man.
And you got to get AJ learned. He had him up in the air, let him blow the whistle, and he set him down.
On 4th down and a long 3. Bowman again out of the shotgun. Bowman now changes the play as they look into the sideline. Warren leading 7-0. They go with a bunch set, tight set to the right. Bowman wanting to throw again, looking under pressure. Ingram giving chase. He throws out in the flat. It's going to be incomplete, and the Billies will turn it over on down.
Ingram, Harding, and
number 65. Yeah, that's Treston Green.
Green, all giving chase.
And Bowman had running for his life.
Yeah,
could not deliver the pass. So Warren will take over on downs for the second time here in the first half. Monticello has turned it over on down.
Warren just not taking advantage of their opportunity.
7-0 our score. Warren on top. First and 10 from their own 37. Then puts Miller, hands it off on a crossing play up the middle. Is going to hand it off to Jackson. He'll get out to the 40. That'll gain 3. Bring up a second down and 7 as Trey Jackson straight ahead on the carry. Second down and 7. Warren back up to the line. AJ splits wide right. Cam Davis. And AJ, is all the way across the field. Denton throws the screen inside, though, to Cam Davis. Davis complete at the 45. He'll be spun around and down there, a couple of yards shy of the first down. And it's a third down and a manageable 2 now for Warren.
Used AJ as a decoy that time. Who caught that one?
Cam Davis.
Cam.
Third down and 2, empty backfield. Put Cam in motion, hand it off to him on the jet sweep. He'll have the first downs. He crosses midfield, stays in bounds, and then steps out inside the 45 down at the 43-yard line. That's a Milton Insurance first down. For all your insurance needs, give them a call at 352-2155. Patrick and Skip Milton at 314 North Spring Street in Fordyce. Lumberjacks first and 10 at the 43 of Monticello. Twins to either side this time. Denton hands it off to Jackson. Trey waiting for his hole to open, cuts it back against the grain. Going to be brought to the turf after a short 1-yard gain. He ran about 15 yards.
He ran 15 to get 1, yeah.
He was all going right. He cut it back against the grain. And after a 1-yard gain, it'll be second down and 9. 8:10 to play, first half, 7-0, Lumberjacks lead it. Denton has trips to the far side. Here comes the blitz up the middle. They pick it up. Denton with time. Now pressure coming. He's going to be sacked. Jackson Denton going to be sacked back at the 46-yard line. It's going to be a loss of 3, but David, he had plenty of time to get rid of it. Just couldn't find anybody to throw it.
Couldn't find anybody to throw to.
They make it a loss of 4. Mark it back at the 47-yard line. It'll be third down
and by this time next year, that will not be a sack because Denton will have got in the rhythm far enough that he'll know that it's not there.
He's wanting to go deep for Tremont Miller. He goes down the left sideline. Warren crowd wanting interference. Nothing called. No flag. It'll be an incomplete pass. I think it was a good no call.
Yeah. I don't see no problem with that. Call.
Warren will look at fourth down and 14. We're going to punt it for the first time tonight. Leading 7-0 with 7:19 to play.
They should, this will be the first time AJ's punted. I know he didn't punt last week. I'm not sure he punted the week before.
AJ gets a good snap. He'll angle this one toward the sideline.
Don't get too much bounce.
Got a 10 at the 1 into the end zone. So Monacello will get it out at the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll start. But again, field position. The only time they've had it up near midfield in this ball game was when Warren turned it over on downs.
Right.
So their other starting positions has been the 18 and the 20 and the 20.
Right.
Warren leads at 7-0. 7:12 to play here in the Saline River Shootout. Sponsored by Union Bank. A big 140-something pound trophy. It's
146.
One of the biggest rivalry trophies in the state up for grabs tonight. Bowman out of the shotgun from their own 20. Hands it off to Jackson. Jackson hit. Woods hits him at the line of scrimmage, and there's no gain. Drives him backward. Lewis Woods. Boy, he came up from the linebacker spot and filled that middle hole.
He did, quickly.
Second down and 10. No gain on the play. Jontavian Jackson was the ball carrier. Now Monticello slowed it down a little bit. Bowman again out of the shotgun. One receiver goes to either side. Bowman wanted to do the shuttle pass. They get it ahead. That's Jackson across the 25. Jackson out to the 29-yard line, and he'll be brought down there a yard shy of the first down. So a gain of 9 on that play. And that was Jackson. Rivera's in on the stop. Third down and 1 for the Billies from their own 29-yard line.
Rivera doing a good job.
This time Warren going to put another linebacker in. They quick snap it. Get it to Jackson. Jackson breaks it through at the 40, down to the 45. Jackson all the way out to midfield. Warren gambled. They put 8 men up in the box.
Yeah.
When he broke through the secondary, that second level, that was actually Rhodes, wasn't it?
That was Rhodes.
Yeah. Jacavian Rhodes on the carry. It'll be a first down for the Billies out at midfield. 6 minutes left to play here in the first half. Monticello, bunch set to the right. They're going to run it again. It's a direct snap to Rhodes again. He'll carry it across midfield, breaks outside at the 40, lost the football, and it goes out of bounds. That's not Rhodes. That's number 11. That's Curtis Barrow. Nope. That is Rhodes. 0. He fumbled it, though, and went out of bounds. And he had a lot of green grass in front of him.
He still had some room.
This is another first down for the Billies as they found some success with this bunch set to the right. 2 tight ends, 2 H-backs. They run the same play again. They overload the side. This time Warren fields it, and Lewis Woods is there to stop him for about a 2-yard gain.
This is basically the shotgun's version of the Power Eye.
You line it up, 2 tight ends, 2 H-backs, and a halfback. Direct snap it to Rhodes, and he just runs straight ahead. Same formation again. This time they'll counter play. Counter goes to the left side. He'll carry it down to the 31-yard line. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 6 now for Monticello. Yeah, 3rd down and 6.
Who was that that carried the ball?
I believe it was number 6 that time. 6. That Hunter Howard.
3rd down and 6 for the Billies.
So 3rd down and 6 for the Billies from the Lumberjack 31. Same formation. Rhodes comes to the right side, and he overloaded. He's inside the 30, down close to the 26. Going to be a couple of yards shy of the first down. Need to get to the 25. Going to be a yard shy. See where they mark it. Yeah, they're going to mark it at the 26-yard line. So it'll be 4th down and 1. 4:37 to go here in the first half. Warren leading 7-0. Warren, if you joined us late, scored on their first possession of the night. 42 yards, 5 plays, made it look easy, all on the ground. Warren threatened one other time and threw an interception in the end zone. That's been their only 2 scoring opportunities. This is the deepest Monacello has been inside Warren territory tonight. They stay in the bunch set to the right. Direct snap at Rhodes, right side again. Rhodes hit it to line. The ball came loose. They're saying it's Warren's football, but there's no official indication. They're going to say it's still Monticello's football. And it was 4th down and 1.
Now, the big thing is to see where they're spotting the football.
Yeah, they've got it spotted back at the 26-yard line, and Warren's going to get the football
Lumberjack
back.
Football.
They'll turn it over on downs for the 3rd time in this half. 4:06 to play in the first half. Warren leads at 7-0. Defense comes up huge again.
Big time.
Jackson Denton, your quarterback. Trey Jackson, the running back. Twin receivers go to either side. Ball on the left hash mark. Out of the shotgun. Denton gets the play from Coach Emery as he looks over the defense. They're going to rush 3, drop 8 back in coverage. Denton wanting to go deep. Has Antonio. He throws it far, and it's going to be overthrown. Antonio had gotten behind the defenders, but Denton just overthrew him.
Overthrew him.
And they were dropping 8 back in coverage, only rushing 3. So it'll be 2nd down and 10 for the Lumberjacks. That'll stop the clock with 4 minutes to go here in the first half. Warren up 7-0. A number 1 seed, a possible share of a conference championships on the line for Monticello. Warren with a win tonight could just about outright win it tonight.
Yeah.
Denton again wanting to go deep. Denton throws over the middle, in and out of the hands. That's going to be Miller.
Led Miller just a little bit too much.
That was out at the 40-yard line.
We got a flag. I think it's going to be holding on the motion.
We'll replay 2nd down. It'd be 2nd down and 15.
I think actually Warren got a break out of that, Jimmy. It was going to be 3rd and 10.
Yeah. So, yeah, if they could decline it, it would be 3rd and 10. So Now the officials are discussing that possibility, it looks like.
Yeah, I think.
As if it was ruled incomplete, they're going to decline it.
Be declined. I wondered about that, but
so they'll move it back up to the original line of scrimmage, up at the 26-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and 10 now for Warren.
Right.
Jackson Denton, your quarterback. Twin receivers to either side. Trey Jackson in the backfield. Again, Monacello shows a 3-man front defensively. Put Miller in motion. They bring the blitz from outside. Warren sets up a screen over the middle. It's tipped and intercepted at the 20. Back to the 15, to the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Monticello.
that is what is so dangerous about a middle screen.
Warren's intended receiver was Trey Jackson.
Yeah.
He tipped it. The linebacker's hand, number 23. Do you have his number? Whose name for Monticello?
Jagger Hines.
Jagger Hines on the pick six. Yeah, they are 1 point away from tying this ball game with 3:44 to go in the first half. Warren's second turnover of the game. Their kicker, Joseph Rojas, on to attempt the extra point and try to tie this ball game. Everybody set, snaps down, kicks on its way, and it is good. 7-7 our score. We're tied. The Monticello crowd comes to life. We're back in just a moment.
Legendary coach Paul Bear Bryant from Fort House, Arkansas.
How long was that?
It's not the will to win that matters. Everyone has that. It's the will to prepare to win that matters. Congratulations to all the players and coaches who have put in the hours in the summer, in the weight room, in the film room, and on the practice field. I'm Congressman Bruce Westerman, and I approve this message because high school athletics prepares for victories on and off the field.
Paid for by Westerman for Congress.
First State Bank of Warren, Hermitage, and Hampton offers instant issue debit cards. No wait, no delay. 24/7 access to your funds. Get it instantly when you open a First State Bank checking account. First State Bank of Warren, Hermitage, and Hampton offering instant issue debit cards. No wait, no delay. 24/7 access to your funds. Get it instantly when you open a First State Bank checking account. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We're all tied 7-7 as Monticello will kick it off. Cam Davis will field it at the 20. He's up over the 25, up to the 30, goes to the outside at the 35, gets across the 35, finally brought down at the 36-yard line. And that's where Warren will start first and 10. But David, Warren's defense has done their job tonight.
Yes.
Warren's thrown 2 interceptions. One's a pick 6 for Monticello.
The offense has struggled, and it's not just because of that pick 6 interception.
Warren will have it. First and 10. Ball spotted at their own 37-yard line. It's on the right hash mark. Warren has 2 timeouts remaining with 3:34 to play here in the half. Going to hand it off to Trey Jackson. Jackson straight ahead across the 40. He'll get it out close to the 44-yard line. That's going to be a gain of about 7 on the play for Trey Jackson. So second down and 3 now for the Lumberjacks. Clock will continue to run. 3:18 to play here in the half. All tied 7-7. On second and 3. Little play action. Throw it to Tremont. Ball's overthrown. Miller was out here. Just ran a quick curl pattern out about the 48-yard line. And somehow Jackson didn't let that one sail a little bit. So they'll bring up third down and 3 now for Warren. Incomplete pass will stop the clock with 3:06 to play before halftime. Tremont Miller and DeAndre Thomas come wide left. Jordan and Davis go wide right. On third down and 3, Denton. Play action. Looking over the middle. Fires. It's Antonio. Makes the catch at midfield. Breaks a tackle. Carrying Billy's with him inside the 45 down to the 41-yard line.
That's the great thing about him. You're not going to sling him down like they thought.
That's a Milton Insurance first down as they'll mark it down at the 41-yard line of Monticello. Warren quickly up tempo back up to the line of scrimmage. On first and 10. Denton calling for the snap. They gets it, wanting to throw again, looking, going deep. DeAndre's wide open at the 15, the 10, the 5, touchdown Lumberjack.
DeAndre walks in.
I mean, he was 10 yards behind the defender over there. It was Leighton Nichols. He must have thought he had some help coming from over the top.
You know he did.
And no one was there. Jackson Denton delivered that one to DeAndre. And just like that, Warren, after giving up the pick six, you have to admire the composure of the freshman quarterback to come back and stay in there and just keep jumping.
Yeah, you just got to keep going.
Juarez is on to attempt the extra point out of the hold of Reese Riley. Reese Cornish. All right, Cornish all set. Got his head down. He's snapping. Now he gets the snap. It's on the way. Bobbled it some and never got the kickoff. And it's going to be no good. 13-7. Lumberjacks still lead with 2:43 to play in the half. We're back in just a moment.
Ever feel like your insurance agent was there to sell you auto insurance, but not there to service it? At Farm Bureau Insurance, we're here to help with auto insurance serviced by experienced agents who are there when you need them most. Call today for your free, no-obligation review for auto, home, and life insurance that's custom-tailored just for you.
In Bradley County, call your local Farm Bureau agent at 226-2649.
Farm Bureau Mutual Insurance Company of Arkansas, Inc. Southern Farm Bureau Casualty Insurance Company, Southern Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company, Jackson, Mississippi.
James Gillette Body Shop, 441 North Martin in Warren, is one of the oldest body shops in Warren, so it makes sense when you need vehicle damage repair that they're the place to go. Using top-of-the-line replacement parts, the professionals at James Glass & Body Shop can restore your vehicle to tip-top condition. And James Glass & Body Shop is the only full-service glass shop in Warren. They custom-cut glass for home, business, and auto. So the next time you need professional vehicle repair or custom-cut glass, stop by James Glass & Body Shop, 441 North Martin in Warren, or call 226-3130.
13-7, Lumberjacks lead it as they'll squib kick this one down the field. Monacello will pick it up at the 25. He's up to the 30, cuts back at the 35, and finally going to be brought down out near the 40-yard line. And that's where Monacello will have it with 2:37 to play before halftime. Warren leading 13-7. But Warren came back after throwing the pick six and put together a nice drive.
4 plays, 64 yards, a minute and 1 second.
A couple of big pass plays, one to AJ and one to DeAndre Thomas.
1 run, 3 passes.
So the Billies have it 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line. They do have all 3 timeouts remaining. 1st and 10. Warren will stay with a 4-man front defensively. Monticello breaks that bunch set that they had. They go, no, they need to get it down the field quickly.
Yeah.
Bowman out of the shotgun. Going to hand it off Jackson. Left side, big hole across midfield into the secondary to the Lumberjack 45. He'll fall forward down to the 43-yard line. And that was Cam Burks that just lowered his head and tripped him up. Burks going low. That'll be good for the first down for Monticello. Mark it at the Lumberjack 43-yard line. They'll get the chain set and restart the clock. 2:30 to play before half. Monticello back up to the line of scrimmage. Twin receivers into the sideline. Handoff again. Jackson tries to bounce it outside. He's got some room. He's over the 40, inside the 40 to the 38-yard line. It's going to be close to a 5-yard pickup there for... That's Jackson again, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Jontavian Jackson.
If you're Monticello, you got 2 worries here. A, you want to get on the scoreboard, but you couldn't afford a 3-and-out because you still can't afford to turn it over right here. There's too much time.
2nd down and 5, a gain of 5 on that last play. Bowman out of the gun. Play clock down to 9 now. Bowman gets the snap, hands off Jackson, bounces it to the outside, big hole at the 30, 25, 20, 15, the 10, the 5, into the end zone, touchdown. No, at the 1-yard line.
His knee went down before the ball crossed.
The officials right there, the Monticello crowd thought he got in.
Now,
the officials close to it, they mark him at the 1. Jontavian Jackson on the carry. They'll quickly come up to the line of scrimmage. They go with the direct snap to the Billy. That's Rhodes at quarterback. Now they're going to snap it to number 6.
Nope.
Now
we got a penalty. Timeout.
Called by Monticello. A minute 25 to play before halftime. Monticello takes the timeout. 13-7 our score. It's first and goal from the 1 for the Billies when play resumes. We'll keep it right here and remind you that our friends at Number 1 Wash and Shine, if you need your car cleaned up, you know it's been hot and dusty and dry, your car's dirty, it's got bugs all over it, why not give Thomas Miller and his crew a call? They'll pick up and deliver. They're open 7 days a week. No excuse that you don't want to use them. Just give them a call. They can do a wash or a complete detail. Your car, your truck, maybe you're getting ready to put your boat up for the winter. Let them detail it out and put it up, your ski boat. ATVs, side-by-sides, they'll do it all. That's 820-2171. Number 1 Wash and Shine, proud Lumberjack sponsor for many years right here on K-Country. All right, first and goal for the Billies. At the 1-yard line with a minute 25 to play before half. In at the quarterback is Hunter Howard. Howard gets a direct snap straight ahead. He's into the end zone. Touchdown. And we're tied up 13-13 with a minute 22 to play before half. And now Monticello's got a decision. Do they want to kick the extra point or go for 2? They're going to bring the kicker on and try to take a 1-point lead. Their holder is Leighton Nichols. The kicker is Joseph Rojas. Warren, see if they come after it. The snap's down, the kick's on its way, and it is good. Monticello takes their first lead of the ball game at 14-13 with a minute 22 to play and before half. We're back in just a moment.
Jeff Wardlaw has spent the last decade protecting our way of life, the right to bear arms, protecting the unborn, supporting our first responders, advocating economic development. Jeff Wardlaw, man of faith, family man, businessman. Re-elect Jeff Wardlaw, state representative. He knows and shares our values. Paid for by the Wardlaw campaign. Do you want access to your money at the touch of a button? Warren Bank and Trust Company has 6 ATM locations to serve you. At the West Warren Bank, Warren Motor Bank, the Hermitage Bank, inside Bradley County Medical Center, Super Value Foods, and the Mad Butcher. You can also enjoy 24-hour convenience with their internet banking at www.warrenbanktrust.com. Service at your fingertips with Warren Bank and Trust Company. Member, Federal Reserve Bank of St. Louis. Member, FDIC.
We're all tied 13. I'll make it 14-13. Monticello with a 1-point lead. They kick it off. Tremont Miller is going to return it from the 25 up to about the 31. And Warren's got a minute 14 and 2 timeouts left before halftime, David. I think they'll try to go for it.
Yeah.
And put points on the board.
There's going to be an attempt. Bo isn't going to set on the hit this ball go in at halftime.
Ball will be spotted on the right hash mark at the 31-yard line of Warren. Jackson Denton, your quarterback. Traylon Jackson, the lone setback. Trip receivers come wide to the left. That's the wide side of the field. Denton, straight drop, pressure coming, steps up into the pocket, now running to his left. Denton going to be caught and sacked back at the 30-yard line, a loss of 1. Again, he had good protection for a while.
And then it broke down on him.
They're going to mark it back at the 30-yard line. It'll be a loss of 1. Second down and 11. We go under 50 seconds left to go before halftime. Jordan and Davis split wide right. Thomas and Miller come wide left. Denton straight drop. They rush 4. Steps up in the pocket. Over the middle. He throws complete to Cam Davis. Davis to 45. Midfield. Has a blocker. He'll step out of bounds inside the Monticello 42-yard line. Another Milton Insurance first down. He gets out of bounds and stops the clock with 33 seconds to go. You know, we saw Warren last week against DeWitt, David. They scored twice.
Yes.
Right before halftime, but both touchdowns got called back right before halftime last week at DeWitt on 1st and 10 from the 37. Denton again, looking left, throws it into a crowd, throws this one, and Neon Tom, they say he caught it?
Yes.
And Warren's going to call a timeout. as he caught it down at the 38, make it the 28-yard line. There was a question up here whether he scooped it up off the turf or not. The officials right there said he made the catch, and that's another Milton Insurance first down. As Warren takes the timeout, we'll keep it here. American Shifting Corporation, been in business since 1971. They are the largest transmission and rear end rebuilder in the country. If you're in the trucking business, the logging business, heavy equipment operator, write this number down, 501-945-0878. You can give them a call. They can come pick up your transmission or your rear end, take it back to their shop, fix it, bring it back to you. They can bring you the parts that you need. They deliver all over the state, actually 4 states and surrounding states. Arkansas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Texas, Oklahoma, they do it all. That's American Shifting Corporation, 2101 East Broadway in North Little Rock. Give them a call at 501-945-0878. First and 10, Lumberjacks. Warren goes empty backfield and 5 wide. 33 seconds before half. Monacello is going to rush 3 this time. Denton has all day throwing toward the end zone, the back of it, and he's going to overthrow Cam Davis.
Put it where only Cam could get to it, but it was out of Cam's reach.
I really think Cam slowed up a little bit about the 5-yard line.
Yeah.
Looked like. That'll stop the clock with 18 seconds to go before half. Warren looking at second down and 10.
You know, you still got enough time in the timeouts, Jimmy, to go across the middle.
One more timeout remaining. Monticello leads it 14-13. Trey Jackson in the backfield. Denton, straight drop. They rush 3 again. Fires over the middle. This one's caught down at the 10-yard line. Making the diving catch there is Tremont Miller. They'll stop the clock long enough to move the chains. Warren's going to hurry up and try to spike the football if they can get up on the line of scrimmage when they get the chain set. They start the clock. They're going to go for it. Throwing into the end zone, looking for AJ. Jump ball, touchdown. You could almost see that coming.
Yeah, you saw that one.
I mean, he's 6'4". The defender over there is probably 5'9", maybe 5'10". Throw the jump ball in the corner to AJ. Same play we saw at DeWitt last week when they called it back for the pass interference. But Warren has taken the lead 19-14, and they're going to leave the offense out there to go for 2. 19-14, Warren on top. Now Monacello is going to call a timeout. There's 4 seconds remaining before half. We're going to keep it here. Monticello, you know, they really need to deny this 2-point conversion.
Yeah.
I mean, that would make it much simpler for them. Don't forget our friends at Number 1 Wash and Shine, 870-820-2171. Next time you want your car cleaned up, give them a call. They'll pick up and deliver. They offer a senior citizens discount. They're open 7 days a week. And they can clean your vehicle up and bring it back to you all nice and shiny and ready to ride in. That's Number 1 Wash and Shine, 870-820-2171. Don't forget our scoreboard show's coming up tonight. Here we are, and this is week 8 of the high school football season. A lot of playoff implications will be decided tonight. A lot of seedings will be decided tonight. Conference championships will even be decided here. There's still 2 more games left, but Randy Rainwater, Barry Grooms will have all the scores for you tonight. From
and the rundown of who goes where.
All right, the 2-point conversion by Warren. Denton puts Miller in motion, rolling to his right. He's got Miller in the flat, throws, and it is good. The 2-point conversion is good. Warren leads at 21-14. We'll take a break. Be back with a kickoff in a moment.
Let the Main Event Salon at 610 North Martin in Warren make you feel great about yourself and look good doing it. At Main Event, they do facials, manicures, pedicures, spa shampoo, massages, hair extensions, and the latest hair fashion. You'll find gifts by Merle Norman, Hobo, Myra, and beautiful jewelry. Call 226-6900 to make an appointment, and walk-ins are welcome. Feel great about yourself and look good doing it at Main Event.
Maxwell Hardwood Flooring in Monticello and sister companies Washita Hardwood Flooring and Townsend Flooring in Warren are proud to sponsor this Lumberjack football game. Building a strong team takes commitment and hard work, and Maxwell Hardwood Flooring, Washita Hardwood Flooring, and Townsend Flooring understand the concept of teamwork. Whether it's building the finest hardwood flooring in the nation or having a winning team, it takes teamwork and dedication to get the job done. Be a part of a winning team by following the Lumberjacks right here and joining your friends at Maxwell Hardwood Flooring, Washita Hardwood Flooring, and Townsend Flooring and wishing them the best.
21-14. Warren has the 7-point lead again. There's 4.2 seconds remaining. And now Warren, they had to call a timeout.
Somebody did.
Warren called the timeout. Not lined up right on the kickoff. So we'll keep it here as both teams head toward the sideline. Don't forget, Warren got the football first. So Monticello's going to get it to start the third quarter when that comes up after halftime. Lumberjacks lead at 21-14. Warren has scored on 4 of their 3 possessions. 3 of their 4 possessions here. I guess they've had it 5 times, haven't they?
Yeah.
5 times. Turned it over twice, though. 2 interceptions. One was a pick 6. Put Monticello on the board. And then Monticello put together a drive to take the lead at 14-13. Warren answers with less than 2 minutes to go before halftime to go up 21-14. That's where we stand right now with 4.2 seconds remaining before half. Juarez is going to tee it up. See if he's been squib kicking them. He's going to squib this one. Goes down the field, going to be picked up at the 25 and return. That's Rhodes as he'll try to reverse his field going backwards, and he's going to be dropped all the way back at the 20-yard line as time expires. And that's going to be the end of the first half. Our score here at halftime, the Warren Lumberjacks lead the Monticello Billies 21-14. And David, I mean, week in, week out, Warren has had to battle for everything they've gotten. Every team has come in saying, hey, if we can knock off Warren, we can win this thing. And that's what every team prepared for.
Does.
They shoot for it. Monticello's no exception. The Saline River Shootout, sponsored by Union Bank. It's a battle. 21-14 our score. Warren leads it as both teams head toward the locker room. We'll take a break here at halftime, and then we'll come back and look at some scores from around the state for you when we return in just a few moments.
Hello, Carl Lucky for Lucky's of Monticello. Have you noticed our shopping habits have changed a lot over the last few years? Step 1, grab the smartphone and research the product. Step 2, hit the Order Now button. Well, guess what? At AutoBuyLucky.com, you may use the same process for your next ride. At AutoBuyLucky.com, you see all the pictures and equipment. Oh, yeah, and the prices. Shopping made easy for you at AutoBuyLucky.com.
Whether you're looking for short-term rehabilitation, long-term rehabilitation, or private rehab suite, Bellevue Estates Rehabilitation and Care Center can accommodate you or your loved one's needs. Our skilled healthcare professionals, combined with sophisticated therapies and treatments, deliver a best-in-class, patient-centered experience. We have a full-time APRN on staff. Come check us out at 1052 Old Warren Road in Monticello or call 367-0044 for more information.
The year was 1887. The average wage in the United States was 13 cents an hour, and milk cost just 28 cents per gallon. That same year, Union Bank opened its doors for business. This is Randy Rawls at Union Bank. A lot has changed over the past 135 years, but one thing that hasn't changed is our commitment to you, our customers, and our community to provide fast, friendly service for all your banking needs. So call me at 226-2035 or come by one of our many convenient locations and let us show you why we've been in business for so many years. Union Bank, growing with you for over 135 years. Union Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
Sometimes it's just a close call, but accidents do happen at home, on the road, at work, or school. When they do, it's great to have excellent medical care right here in our community. We have a fully trained and experienced staff ready 24/7 in the event of any emergency. Standing by, close by. Bradley County Medical Center, hometown people taking care of our hometowns.
We welcome you back at halftime here at Lumberjack Stadium, where Warren has a 21-14 lead over the Monticello Billies here at the Union Bank Saline River Shootout. And again, that big trophy's on the line. I think Coach Embry is 22-1 in his career
against
over
Monticello. Yes, you are correct.
So Warren has had that trophy. It was the first year we were non-conference, and it ended in a 6-6
We've
tie.
We've had it 20 and a half times.
Yeah, 20 and a half times. You're right. But anyway, that's what's on the line tonight, as well as playoff implications of who could be the number 1 seed out of the 8-4A. Let's look at some scores from around the state. We're going to mainly concentrate on the 4A because that's who we'll be facing in the playoffs, be teams out of the 4A. Out of the 4A conference, Lamar leads Little Rock Hall 39-0. Berryville up on Huntsville 7-0. Gravette all over Green Forest 28-0. Lincoln's up on Gentry 12-6. The game they thought was going to be the game of the week, Elkins and Ozark.
Not the game of the week.
We're familiar with Ozark.
Yeah.
We played them several times, but right now Elkins is up 27-0.
Wow.
At halftime on Ozark. Lone Oak and Baldnaba have no score. Harding Academy and Riverview. There's two names that we know well as well. 42-0 Harding Academy up on Riverview. Heber Springs and Stuttgart at 7-0 Heber Springs. That could be an upset.
Yes.
That's I'm trying to think who the coach is at Heber Springs. Van Pascal.
Yeah.
He's the coach at Heber Springs. Let's see, Highland up on Harrisburg, 28-0. Pocahontas all over Jonesboro West Side, 30-0. We got a baseball score going. Gosnell leading Rivercrest 9-8. And then we got a tie ball game between Blytheville and Truman at 8-8. No score on the Bauxite Mayflower score. Pottsville trailing Clinton 14-7 at the half. Christian Dover and Central Arkansas Christian, no score. Arkadelphia 28-0 over Ashdown. And then we've got Nashville leading Waldron 28-0. Crossett was up on West Helena 7-0. Dumas and McGee, no score. Hamburg and Star City. Hamburg leading Star City 13-7 in the second quarter. And then Warren leading 21-14 here at the half as the Lumberjacks have the lead here at halftime. We'll take another break. David's working on the numbers. We'll come back and have a look at some of the stats for you in the first half when we return in just a moment.
Did you know that Johnson's Hardware on Highway 63 North in Warren has all your electrical, plumbing, hardware, and building needs, but they also have all the feed you need for all your animals. That's right. Johnson's Hardware has a complete line of feed for chickens, goats, cows, pigs, horses, you name it, they've got it all. And don't forget, they're your one-stop shop for all your plumbing, electrical, and building supply needs. That's Johnson's Hardware on Highway 63 North in Warren. Go by and check it out. If they don't have it, you don't need it.
You might not be a celebrity, but you still can be a star. South Arkansas College in El Dorado gives you the opportunity to learn, grow, and succeed in an environment where you are treated as the important person you are. The star in our logo is a reminder of what you mean to us. South Arkansas College in El Dorado, a place where you can shine. Visit southark.edu/info.
Shop the weekend blowout sale at Super Value Foods in Warren, and you'll save on your grocery bill. You'll find Country Best sausage patties, 27-ounce box, just $4.98. El Monterey burritos, 8-count package, just $3.98. Boneless beef shoulder roast, $3.98 a pound. Beef boneless ribeye steak, family pack, just $6.98 a pound. And large baking potatoes are $68 a pound. It's the Super Value weekend blowout sale with prices good through Sunday.
No matter the reason, you know you can score big savings at Ryburn Motor Company in Monticello. Ryburn has been serving their customers all over the ArkLaMiss without any penalty for tackling salespeople. Ryburn believes that it's the team that makes the difference, and we want you to experience the best today. Ryburn Motor Company, Highway 425 South in Monticello. Ryburn Motor Company, proud supporter of Warren Lumberjack football.
21-14 our score here at the half. The Lumberjacks have the lead. Recapping the scoring for you. Warren took the opening kickoff and ran it all the way back to the Monticello 42-yard line. Took them 5 plays. First possession, just a little over 2 minutes. They were into the end zone and led at 7-0. Kicked off to Monticello. Warren defense gave up a first down, then forced them to punt. Warren goes down, turns it over on downs on their second possession of the night. Monticello goes 3 and out. Warren drives down, gets it at the end of the first quarter. It was 1st and goal from the 10 and ended up throwing an interception in the end zone for the touchback. Monticello still trailed 7-0. Monticello then put together a drive. They go down the field and have to punt it away again. Lumberjacks punt it back to them. And then Monticello picks off a pick 6. It was number 23, and that is Jagger Hines. It was a 26-yard pick 6. Put Monticello on the board. Warren led, though, 13-7 at the time. And then you go from there. Monticello put together a drive, scored, led 14-13, as Warren's extra point was no good on their second touchdown. So 14-13, Monticello scored. Warren gets the ball back with less than 2 minutes to go, drives down the field. They find AJ in the corner of the end zone on a jump ball, and he goes up high and comes down with it. Warren goes for 2. And here we are at halftime, 21-14. The Lumberjacks lead the Monticello Billies here at halftime. We got another break coming your way, and then we'll come back. David's got all the numbers for you from the first half when we return in just a moment.
The Sonic 2 for $7 deal lets you choose from the Sonic Cheeseburger, Chicken Sandwich, or Footlong Chili Cheese Coney. Any two for $7. So you can mix and match a deliciously melty Sonic Cheeseburger and a crispy chicken sandwich with the perfect amount of pickles. Or you can pair that brioche topped chicken sandwich with the Footlong Chili Cheese Coney you've been craving. Either way, you'll get 2 mouth-watering Sonic items for one great price. It might be the greatest pairing since cherry and limeade. Sonic 2 for $7 deal. Tax not included. See menu for details. Limited time only for participating Sonic items.
Sewell Oil Company, located at 3400 Junction City Highway in El Dorado, is proud to serve their great customers all through the ArkLaMiss. With locations in El Dorado, Croston, and Warren, Sewell Oil Company is just a phone call away at 881-9300. Check out our new location at 1401 East Church Street in Warren, or call 870-466-4166. Check us out at SewellOil.com. Sewell Oil, a proud sponsor of Warren Lumberjack football.
First State Bank of Warren, Hermitage, and Hampton offers instant issue debit cards. No wait, no delay. 24/7 access to your funds. Get it instantly when you open a First State Bank checking account. First State Bank of Warren, Hermitage, and Hampton, offering instant issue debit cards. No wait, no delay. 24/7 access to your funds. Get it instantly when you open a First State Bank checking account. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Feel like your insurance agent was there to sell you auto insurance, but not there to service it? At Farm Bureau Insurance, we're here to help with auto insurance serviced by experienced agents who are there when you need them most. Call today for your free, no-obligation review for auto, home, and life insurance that's custom-tailored just for you.
In Bradley County, call your local Farm Bureau agent at 226-2649.
Farm Bureau Mutual Insurance Company of Arkansas, Inc. Southern Farm Bureau Casualty Insurance Company, Southern Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company, Jackson, Mississippi.
Back here at Lumberjack Stadium, Warren leads at 21-14 at the half. And David, first quarter, we didn't see a whole lot of offense out of either one. I think Warren had 80-something yards. Monticello had 40-something yards. But second quarter came alive.
Yeah, they really did. For Warren, they're led at rushing by Trey Jackson, 10 carries, 39 yards. Cam Davis, 2 carries, 37 yards. Ingram, 2 for 4 yards and a touchdown. Warren rushes for 76 yards. Denton, 11 of 19, 1 interception, 158 yards, 2 touchdowns. Warren rushes for 76, throws for 158, 234 yards total offense for the Lumberjacks on 36 plays. They've been penalized 1 time for 5 yards and has had the football 10 minutes and 57 seconds. It's impressive. They broke double digits.
In time of possession.
Yeah. Now for the Billies, they're led by rushing by Jackson, 12 carries, 104 yards. Rhodes, 5 for 45. Howard, 2 for 4. Bowman is 6 of 11, 31 yards passing. Monticello rushed for 153, threw for 31, 184 yards total offense on 30 plays, penalized 3 times for 15 yards, had the football 13 minutes and 3 seconds.
You go back and look at the first half. Monticello, when they got in that power set, and that's when they had a lot of success running the football.
Probably that power set was the most success Monticello had offensively.
And that's what they scored. Their scoring drive came off of that drive. And they lined up with a bunch set to the right and just ran Rhodes or Jackson on a direct snap and let him take off the tackle. Warren had trouble with that there in the second quarter. But Warren leads at 21-14 here at the half. And, we talked about the Saline River Shootout and the rivalry game here tonight, Lumberjacks and Monticello. Both teams a lot on the line here tonight. If Warren wins out, they're pretty much in the driver's seat as far as the 8-4A and the number 1 seed. If Monticello were to win, that makes a 3-way tie right now.
And that starts adding interest because Warren has not won by 13. They do not have all their total points.
On the tie-breaking system.
So that could add a lot of interest.
And, you start looking around the conference tonight, other games around the conference that are going on tonight. I know you wanted to talk about some of that and the remaining games of the season, but tonight, Dumas and McGee are playing. That's a big ball game for both of those schools as far as trying to keep their playoffs.
Yeah.
Crossett, same thing. They're playing Helena tonight. They were leading a moment ago, but they're playing for their playoff position. DeWitt pretty much thinks they're in the playoffs. They just got to win another game or two, and they kind of assured themselves that. But, everything's on the line for that number 1 seed. Coach Embry talked about it on our pregame show tonight. The road to a state championship starts with a number 1 seed out of the 8-4A because it looks like, I haven't looked at the bracket, I think he has, but he said it looks like that might be the easiest road out of the 8-4A is the number 1 seed.
But it comes with no bye, which I don't think disappoints Coach Embry.
No, he doesn't like that week off.
He doesn't like that bye.
And then you start looking at the remaining games for the rest of the season. Who has what?
Let's take Monticello. They are at home against Star City and at home against Crossett.
So they got 2 games at home, and you think one of those, Star City struggling the way they are, that should be a win. Then the Crossett game would be important. Yeah.
DeWitt is open this week, but they have McGee at home and at Dumas.
2 big rivalry games there for DeWitt.
2 big ones. McGee, of course, is at DeWitt and at Helena. That's what they have left. And Crossett is at Dumas and at Monticello. Not necessarily, that's not an easy road.
It's not. Of course, the Lumberjacks, we have West Helena next Friday night in West Helena, and then we finish up on the road in Hamburg.
This is our last home ball game. Of course, Star City has the chance to play the spoiler against Monticello, and then their season's open. Hamburg's open next week. Then they'll have Warren. Another one of those 2 weeks to get ready for Warren. Dumas, home against Crossett, and home against DeWitt. Dumas, that's not a bad schedule if you got to play those teams. At least you're making them travel to you. And Helena has Warren and McGee.
So we'll see how things shape up. But again, we'll have all the scores for you tonight from 10 to midnight, and Barry Grooms and Randy Rainwater, they'll run down all the scores and all the scenarios as far as the way seeding is starting to shape up.
Yes.
For the playoffs and postseason play. Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
We'll see how everything shapes up for that. Of course, next Friday, we're on the road to Helena. We already said that. Then the last game of the season's on Thursday night at Hamburg. Of course, then we always follow that up with the YMCA radio auction on Friday, November the 3rd. It always follows that last regular season game. And so make plans now to start gearing up and getting your phone ready to dial the YMCA on November the 3rd. We'll start at a little after 9 on that Friday morning and go until somewhere around 3 or 4 that afternoon and help us raise money for the YMCA. You're listening to KWRF 105.5 in Warren. The other games going on our sister stations, of course, Star City's game is on 99.9 as they are hosting Hamburg for their final home game of the year. They were trailing Hamburg 14-7, the last score update we had, but you can listen to it on KGPQ 99.9. McGee and Dumas, you can listen to that on our sister station KXSA 103.1. And then you can listen to the Warren Monticello game either on your favorite station, KWRF 105.5, or your favorite station, KHBM 93.7. Mr. Matt Birch and his crew is down there doing the Monticello version of it. David and I are doing the Warren version of this Saline River Shootout, sponsored by Union Bank here in Warren at Lumberjack Stadium. The Warren Marching Band performing here at halftime. They do a great job. And again, if you're watching at home or somewhere in the world, hey, give those kids at East Initiative a little shout out. They're up there learning how to broadcast. It's all a student-led organization, and they are up there trying to provide you the video stream. They just let us, our audio, tag along on it. We want to thank Superintendent Brian Cornish and the Warren School District for allowing us to tag along on the audio part of the video stream that you are watching. We'll be back with more at halftime right after this timeout.
When you're involved in a vehicle accident, take it to James Glass and Body Shop, 441 North Martin Street in Warren. James Glass and Body Shop has been in the auto body repair business longer than anybody else in town and can make your vehicle look like new again. James Glass and Body Shop is the full-service glass shop in Warren. They can custom cut glass for home, business, and auto. For professional vehicle repair or custom cut glass, stop by James Glass and Body Shop, 441 North Martin Street in Warren.
Jeff Wardlaw has spent the last decade protecting our way of life, the right to bear arms, protecting the unborn, supporting our first responders, advocating economic development. Jeff Wardlaw, man of faith, family man, businessman. Re-elect Jeff Wardlaw, state representative. He knows and shares our values. Paid for by the Wardlaw campaign.
In 1901, Main Street in Warren was still dirt. Electricity was mostly non-existent, and the Model T Ford didn't start production until 1908. Families coming to town traveled in wagons, and Warren Bank started business. Thomas Frazier's great-grandfather was on that original board 123 years ago, and the Frazier family is still serving you today. We're still locally owned, serving local folks with all the banking needs. We are Warren Bank and Trust.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Are you needing some new furniture? Main Event Furniture in Warren at 610 North Martin Street in Warren has just received lots of new items and furniture accent pieces on market. You'll find name brands like Mayo and Best made right here in the USA. Ashley, Serenity Sleep Mattresses, Avenue Home and 49 West. They're open Monday through Friday 9 to 5 and Saturday 9 to 12. Or by appointment only after hours and deliveries available. Just go by Main Event Furniture, 610 North Martin or call 226-6511.
Both teams have made their way out of the dressing rooms. We're just about set for the second half of football here tonight. Warren leading 21-14 over the Monticello Billies. And David, what are your take on the second half? Monticello's going to get the football to start.
Monticello's going to get the football to start. Give you an idea, Warren's averaging 6.5 yards a play. Monticello 6.1 yards a play. You can't necessarily complain about the Lumberjack defense. They've given up one score. But as we have seen in recent weeks, Warren offense played just good enough to hang around in the first half and then come out and really unload on the third quarter. So we're going to have to wait and see if that's the case. What adjustments? You know, Coach Hembry told us once that it's hard to make many adjustments to the offense during the game because so many offensive players play defense.
Can't get the quarterback and the receivers all over there together in one group, so they do it at halftime.
Which is the difference. Of course, we got the 17-point lead with being 21-14. Warren's about halfway to their scoring average, and you look at it. I expect to see some changes in by Warren's offense. We haven't seen the screen game, the tunnel screen, and everything. We've seen it very little the first half. I expect to see it more in the second half, and how to say this nicely, Monacello has yet to prove they can cover Warren deep. So you're going to see them take probably at least three or four more shots going deep.
And Monticello's been running that three-man front that we've seen the last 3 weeks against Dumas. We saw it last week against DeWitt. They're dropping 8 back in coverage and almost daring you to run the football with only a three-man front and trying to stop you from going over the top. But the Lumberjacks had some success there in the first half. And it doesn't take but one play to have success with these receivers we have.
No, it doesn't. I mean, we got the football back with 1:29 and scored a touchdown and still had to kick off.
Juarez will tee it up to kick it off. He's been squibbing them down the field tonight, not kicking it deep. Monticello will send 2 men back. It's like Rhodes on one side and Tajon Tinsley on the other. Now they're going to do a little flip-flopping back there on the kickoff as return men. And Juarez tees it up. See if the Lumberjacks kick it deep or if he squibs it again. Going to kick this one deep. This one's going to sail over the head, and it goes 4 yards deep in the end zone. So Monacello will start 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. As we get set to start this third quarter, Lumberjacks with a 7-point lead, 21-14. If you're just joining us, Lumberjacks led 7-0. Monticello tied it up 7-7 with a pick 6, got them on the board first. Then they took the lead at 14-13. Warren missed an extra point. Monticello made theirs, led 14-13, and as David said, with a minute 29 left to go before halftime, Warren marched it down and scored and went for 2 and made it. 21-14 our scores. We start the third quarter. Brooks Bowman out of the shotgun. Jackson his lone setback. He'll put a man in motion. Going to hand it off Jackson. He's hitting the backfield and going to be dropped for a loss. About a yard loss. That's coming through for Warren to make the stop there. That's Jalen Strong. He's one of those 13 seniors out there. He's 5'8" and 264 pounds.
And he definitely got penetration that time.
2nd down and 11 for the Billies as they'll look patiently into the sideline. They go with the bunch set to the left. Tight set, tight end, 2 halfbacks. Put Rhodes in motion now. He'll line up as a halfback in the backfield. Going to hand it off Jackson. Jackson trying to bounce it outside across the 20. A flag comes in as he'll carry it out close to the 24-yard line. There is a flag on the play. Holding. Going to be the call against Monticello.
I expect Coach Hembry to take it and back him up.
And that's only the 5th penalty of the night, I think, on both teams.
5th penalty total, 4th penalty for Monticello.
So we'll back them up. It'll remain 2nd down. It was 2nd down and 11. As they'll mark the penalty off with 11:14 to play here in the third quarter, just underway. Warren leading 21-14. And they're going to spot the football all the way back to just outside the 10. So it'll be 2nd down and about 19. So second and long here to start this drive for the Billies on their first possession of the third quarter. And now another flag.
Offsides on the Lumberjacks.
Somebody's lined up offsides in the neutral zone.
You know, we see this about once a game where we flip-flop back and forth.
So offsides will be the mark off 5 yards back the other way. Somebody lined up in the neutral zone.
Yep.
That'll make it 2nd and 14 now. Put Rhodes in motion. He'll come to the wide side. Now flags come in, but for now we're going to have another flag.
Going to be
this line judge here on the near side. They're counting heads out there.
Okay.
Against Monticello.
Illegal, too many men, illegal participation against Monticello.
You count, there's one running off, so that should leave 11 out there now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yep, they had 12 men on the field.
So let's get our 5 yards back.
It'll still be 2nd down and 19.
Well, to tell you, this is third quarter of every ball game.
2nd and 19. Tinsley comes wide to the left. Twin receivers go wide right. Now they put Rhodes in motion back to the wide side. Hand it off to Jackson. Jackson cornered up there, and he's going to be dropped for a loss back inside the 10, back at the 9-yard line. There's Rivera there. There's Harding there, Neo Harding, Antonio Jordan, and Jordan Ingram. They had him surrounded. Loss of 2. It's 3rd down and 21 for Monticello. Their first possession of the third quarter.
And you know Neo Harding's thinking, pass.
Warren will rush 4. Bowman, straight drop, looking now, throws a flat, in the flat, complete to his wide receiver, sidesteps one tackler, gets it out over the 15, out to the 17. You get about 7 yards on the play, and it'll bring up 4th down and long, and Monticello's going to have to punt it away.
Yes.
And Warren should get excellent field position out of this. This is 4th down and 13. Their punter will stand at his own 5. Antonio going to go back to the Monticello 43-yard line to await the punt. He'll step back to the 45 or so. A good snap. No pressure, a high, wobbly kick. Antonio's going to let it bounce as it hits, and he picks it up on the bounce at the Lumberjack 49. Returns it over midfield to the 45, the 40, up to the 35. Going to carry it to the 34-yard line. They'll blow it dead there, and that's where Warren will have it. There is a flag, however, on the far side of the field.
Going to go against Warren, an illegal block. You've seen it.
Yeah, it'll be back at the 44-yard line where the flag is.
Yeah.
So instead of having it at the Monticello 34,
it's going to be back
in Warren territory, back across midfield. Wow, for us to only have 4 flags thrown the entire first half.
We're making up for it in the second half, aren't we?
Already. All right. So let's see. They're going to mark it from the infraction, which was at the 44-yard line. 21-14 our score. Lumberjacks have the lead. They're going to mark it all the way back to the Lumberjack 41-yard line. Still good field position.
Yeah.
Just not as good as it was.
You still can't complain about that field position.
Ball will be on the right hash mark. All right, now they're going to put it in the middle of the field. Lumberjacks moving from left to right here in the third quarter. This will be their first possession of the third quarter. Now they mark it all the way over on the far hash mark. Okay.
Which is where he fielded the ball, which is where it should have been marked.
So twin receivers to either side on first down. Denton Jackson. One to throw. Throws it Cam Davis. Complete at the 40, 45. Midfield. Going to be out and bumped out of bounds. Down at the Monticello 43-yard line. Cam Davis. Just a simple screen pass out in the flat. And that's a Milton Insurance first down for all your insurance needs. Give them a call at 352-2155. Patrick and Skip Milton. Milton Insurance, 314 North Spring Street in Fordyce. On 1st and 10. Denton gets the snap. Play action. Throws this one left side. That's Tremont on the screen. Tremont Miller gets it to the 40. He's going to gain 3. Then you go from one hash mark to the other hash mark.
Yeah. Which is a long throw, by the way.
Yeah. It'll be 2nd down and 7 for the Lumberjacks. They'll stay with the twin receivers on either side. Offense looking into Coach Embry. They get the play called in. Thomas and Miller split wide to the left into the boundary. Davis and Jordan wide right. Then one to throw again. Quick hitch pattern, going to be underthrown.
Yeah. Seemed to have been a mix-up there.
Trying to go underneath on a quick skinny post there to Cam Davis and just threw it behind him. 8:45 to play here in the 3rd quarter. Warren's first possession. Monticello went 3 and out on their first possession of the second half. Had to punt it away. Warren got it back at the 41-yard line. Now at the 40 of Monticello. 3rd down and 7. And looking to throw again. Has time. Throws this one. Incomplete. I'm not sure. It looked like AJ gave up on the route.
Yeah.
He just stopped. He wasn't sure if the pass was thrown to him or not. So it'll bring up 4th down and 7 now for Warren. Warren leading by 7, 21-14.
Warren gonna punt it.
Why not? The defense is playing well.
Yeah, the defense is playing well. Punt it.
Try to pin Monticello back deep. AJ's back to punt it. Monticello's going to put one man back deep, and that's going to be Tinsley. Everybody gets set. Good snap. And he kicks it straight away. It's going to hit at the 3 and bound into the end zone for the automatic touchback. The Billies will have it 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line with 8:35 to play in the 3rd quarter. Warren leading 21-14. American Shifty Corporation has been rebuilding big truck transmissions and rear ends since 1971. They've grown to be the largest transmission and rear end builder in the country. If you're in the trucking business, next time you need help, give them a call at 501-945-0878. They can take care of all your truck transmission, clutches, rear ends, differentials, and all the problems that you might have. That's American Shifty Corporation. On 1st down for the Billies, Bowman out of the gun. Jackson is lone setback. Leave it with Jackson. Jackson cuts it up over the right tackle. He's out close to the 25 and then driven backwards. He'll gain 5, David. He had a big hole to run through.
Yeah, he had a good hole that time. Monticello offensive line doing a good job.
2nd down, 5 from Monticello as they spot it out at the 25-yard line. No huddle for the Billies. They'll come back to the line of scrimmage. Again, Rhodes comes in motion. Going to leave it with Jackson again up the middle. Jackson straight ahead. He's going to be out close to the 1st down marker as he'll fall forward out to the 31. That'll move the chains, and it'll be a 1st down for Monticello out at their own 31-yard line.
Monticello offensive line doing a good job.
There's a flag on the play.
Oh, a flag on the play. Illegal shift.
So back them up.
So take that 1st down off the chart.
Go back to the line of scrimmage, and it'll be 2nd down and 10. 2nd down and 10 for Monticello, and that's 8:01 left to play here now in the 3rd quarter. 21-14, Lumberjacks have a lead. Bowman going to work out of the shotgun. Twin receivers into the boundary, ball on the right hash mark. Jackson, the lone setback, moves over on the left side of his quarterback. On 2nd and 10, Bowman wanted to throw, rolling to his left, looking, fires into the flat. A diving catch is going to be made.
I think he's got it, yeah.
Diving catch made out there by Tajon Tinsley, out near the 28-yard line. Going to be a couple of yards shy of the 1st down.
Nice catch.
A gain of 8. So to bring it 3rd down and a manageable 2 now for the Billies. at their own 28-yard line. They've gone back to the slowdown, haven't they?
Yes.
I mean, we saw them get in the hurry up and the up tempo. The players from Monticello are wanting the play called in. Play clock hadn't started yet. A sideline warning has just been given to Monticello.
And warned.
Okay.
Both of them just got their warning.
All right.
And now the
officials are explaining things over there to the Monticello coaches. So there's the flag. They picked it up.
Yeah.
All right. 3rd down and 2 when play resumes. Monticello. They're looking into the sideline. Now they're going to get their play called in. 3rd and 2 from their own 28-yard line. Bowman puts Rhodes in motion, going to hand it off to Jackson up the middle. Jackson's got the first down as he crosses the 30 to the 32-yard line. Neo Harding and J.D. Tillman in on the stop for the Lumberjacks, but not before Jontavian Jackson can pick up the first down. Quickly, now they go back to the line of scrimmage. Orange scrambling. They got 4 men down defensively on the front line. Bowman, play action, wanted to throw, gets hit as he releases it, is thrown, is caught, and he's at the 30, down to the 25, as that is Trajan Tinsley. The defender over here was Trey Jackson. He tripped and failed.
He fell down.
As he went inside, the ball was underthrown. Jackson falls down, and Trajan Tinsley makes the catch. Monticello will have it 1st and 10. The Lumberjack 25-yard line. Back to the line of scrimmage they go. Bowman takes the snap, wide receiver screen. It's caught at the 25, trying to get to the outside. He'll turn the corner at the 20, be hit and knocked out of bounds at the 16-yard line. As making the catch there is Evan Beeler. That'll be a gain of 9 on that play. It'll be 2nd down and 1. The Billies back up tempo again. On 2nd down and 1. Going to hand it off to Jackson. He's got the first down. Tajon goes inside the 15, down close to the 10-yard line. And they'll move the chains, and it may be 1st and goal to go.
I think it is.
10, yeah.
From the 10.
21-14, Lumberjacks lead it. Monticello tapping on the door here at 1st and goal from the 10-yard line with 5:51 left to play here in the 3rd quarter. Billy's come to the line of scrimmage. Twin receivers wide right. Put Rose in motion. He'll come to the wide side of the field. Leave it with Jackson up the middle. Cuts back. He's hit at the 5 and be brought down there. As that was Antonio Jordan coming up to make the stop on him. So a gain of 5 at 2nd down and goal from the 5. And Monticello's going to go big and go back to the direct snap. They'll bring the bunch set in, the 2 tight ends, the 2 halfbacks. The quarterback is Hunter Howard. He'll line up to take the direct snap. On 2nd and goal from the 5. Jack Hunter right straight ahead, pushing the pile to the 1. Does not get in. They'll stop him at the 1-yard line. So it'll be 3rd and goal for Monticello from the 1. 21-14. Monticello trying to pull to within 1 point. They quickly go back to the bunch set. This time they direct snap it to Rhodes. Rhodes right side. He's into the end zone.
Yeah.
Jaquavian Rhodes over the right side from 1 yard out. And we're an extra point from a tie ball game here at Lumberjack Stadium. 4:42 remaining in the 3rd quarter. Rojas will come out to attempt the extra point. The holder is Leighton Nichols. So here we go on the extra point and the chance to tie it for Monticello. The snap's down, the kick's on its way, and it is good. We got a new ball game. All tied, 21-21. 4:42 to play in the 3rd. We're back in a moment.
Maxwell Hardwood Flooring and Monticello and companies, Washita Hardwood Flooring and Townsend Flooring in Warren are proud to sponsor this Lumberjack football game. Building a strong team takes commitment and hard work, and Maxwell Hardwood Flooring, Washita Hardwood Flooring, Townsend Flooring understand the concept of teamwork. Whether it's building the finest hardwood flooring in the nation or having a winning team, it takes teamwork and dedication to get the job done. Be a part of a winning team by following the Lumberjacks right here and joining your friends at Maxwell Hardwood Flooring, Washita Hardwood Flooring, and Townsend Flooring and wishing them the best.
Hello, Carl Lucky for Lucky's of Monticello. Have you noticed our shopping habits have changed a lot over the last few years? Step 1, grab the smartphone and research the product. Step 2, hit the Order Now button. Well, guess what? At AutoBuyLucky.com, you may use the same process for your next ride. At AutoBuyLucky.com, near you see all the pictures and equipment. Oh, yeah, and the prices. Shop may be for you at AutoBuyLucky.com.
21-21, Monticello will kick it off. Tremont Miller fields it at the 16, returns it up over the 35 to the 37-yard line. And that's where Warren will have it for the second time here in the third quarter. Monticello put together a nice drive, 80 yards.
9 plays, 80 yards, 3 minutes, 53 seconds.
And they've tied the ball game at 21-21. Lumberjacks will send Miller and Jordan wide right. Hand it off, Trey Jackson. Jackson cuts back against the grain. He's hit after a short gain of 1. Boy, what a hit that was up top. That was Farrell Lewis coming up to make the hit on him.
I really thought that if he'd have kept coming to this side, he had more room.
He gains 2. It'll be second down and 8. Ball spotted out at the Lumberjack 39-yard line. Lumberjacks moving from left to right here in the third quarter. Second down and 8. Handoff again, Jackson. Traylon stretches it out. Defensive back comes up. They didn't pick up a block out there, and he's going to gain about 4 yards on the play and be well short of the first down.
3rd and 4.
That was Curtis Barrow coming up. One of the receivers didn't get a body on him to make the block. 3rd down and 4 now for Warren. Quick snap, handed off Jackson again, left side. Jackson's got the first down across midfield as he broke the tackle and gets it to midfield. That's a Milton Insurance first down for the Lumberjacks with 3:34 to play here in the third. All tied 21-21. Jackson's going to come out of the ball game limping a little bit. We'll see Jordan Ingram check in at running back. On 1st and 10 for the Lumberjacks. Hand it off. That's Ingram. Straight ahead. Ingram across the 45. He'll have it down to the 40-yard line, and that'll be another Milton Insurance first down, I believe. He's right at the marker. For all your insurance needs, give them a call at 352-2155. That's Patrick or Skip Milton at Milton Insurance. 1st and 10 Lumberjacks from the Monticello 40. Denton out of the shotgun. Again, leaves it with Ingram. Ingram straight ahead. He's got 4. Make it 5 as he'll carry it down to the 35-yard line. Up off the bottom of the pile there is Trey Riley for the Billies coming up from the linebacker spot. The Lumberjacks, there's a flag, however, on the play. It's against Monticello.
I don't know what. I know what he signaled, but no.
What did he signal?
He signaled the get back against Monticello. I'm not really sure if they had.
What they call?
Okay, if it was.
It's a what?
And they're going to mark the penalty against Monticello.
I'm still not sure what they called.
They'll spot the football down at the 30-yard line. It'll be a first down for the Lumberjacks. 1st and 10 Warren at the Monticello 30-yard line. We're not sure what the call was.
No.
I don't think anybody up here in the press box is. Hand off to Ingram again. Ingram at the 25, spinning, pulls his way inside down to the 20-yard line. And another Milton Insurance first down for the Lumberjacks, all on the ground here in this drive.
Warren just pounding it.
Don't forget that the Medicare annual enrollment is going on now through December the 7th, and Patrick Milton at Milton Insurance can answer all your questions If you're turning 65, needing to know about Medicare, or maybe you're already 65, need to change, we'll give Patrick a call at 352-2155. He can explain it to you. Handoff again, Ingram. Ingram this time over the left tackle. He's going to get about 3, maybe 4.
Looks like 4.
Yeah, they'll spot it at the 16-yard line. And it'll bring it up 2nd down and 6 now for the Lumberjacks. We got a tie ball game. It's 21-21. Warren led at 7-0. Monacello tied it up 7-7. Warren went up 13-7. Missed the extra point. And then Monacello took their only lead at 14-13. Since then, the Lumberjacks have come back. There's a handoff again to Ingram. He's tripped up from behind down at the 11-yard line. Going to be right at the first down marker. So Ingram's clipping it off 4, 5, 6 yards at a carry.
It's been 10, 5, 10, 4, 6.
This one, he's just shy of the first down marker at the 11-yard line. Need to get to about the 10.5 for the first down. So 3rd and short. Jordan is in to take the wild snap. Jordan going to fake it, keeps it to the outside. Antonio at the 10, Jordan to the 5. Touchdown, Lumberjacks. A flag comes in at the end of the play after he crossed the goal line.
We'll wait and see what that one is.
Antonio had gone into the end zone, and then the flag came in on that far side. Holding. A call against Warren. And now a flag after the play. And it's going to be
it's going to be a personal unsportsmanlike against Lumberjacks.
So we'll mark off 2 penalties.
We'll mark off 20 yard.
25?
No, 25, yeah.
The 10-yard holding penalty, then the unsportsmanlike conduct call against Warren.
Yeah.
That may put it all the way out close to the 26-yard line. We think.
Because the hold will go from about the 3. Oh, that's offsetting. So we're just going to play it all again.
It was offsetting. All right, 21-21, we're all tied. 1:19 to play before the end of the 3rd quarter. Now we'll let the officials figure out where they're going to spot the football. And, oh, well. Number 1, Wash and Shine. If you need your car cleaned up, give them a call tomorrow. They can take care, come pick it up, bring it back to you.
Yeah, to the 13. It went from the 3 to the 13. I'm sorry, Jimmy.
820-2171 is the number to call for number 1 Wash and Shine. To get your car cleaned up tomorrow, they offer a senior citizen discount, so ask them about that. But let them clean it up. It's 3rd down and 3 after the holding call. Jordan's going to hand it off to Ingram. Ingram breaks the tackle. He's at the 10. Jack to the 5. He's going to carry it to the 3-yard line, and Warren will have it 1st and goal to go. Jordan Ingram will have it at the 3-yard line for the Lumberjacks.
10-yard pickup.
1st and goal to go. Another Milton Insurance 1st down. Antonio will stay in at the quarterback in the Wild Jack. So 1st and goal from the 3. Antonio takes the snap. He's going to keep it. Jordan right side.
Touchdown.
In the end zone. Touchdown. Warren goes up 26-21. And anytime Monticello has made a run at the Lumberjacks, Warren's answered, hasn't they?
Answered, yes.
Every time they've scored, Warren has answered. Juarez will come on to attempt the extra point. This is where Warren has struggled the last couple of weeks, isn't it?
Yes.
On the extra points. Had 2 blocked last week against DeWitt. They've already missed one here tonight. As Reese Cornish does the holding, waiting for some personnel to get out there. Finally, we get enough personnel now. Everybody's set. The snap is down, kicks on its way, and it is good. 28-21, Lumberjacks lead it. 46 seconds remain in the 3rd quarter. We're back in just a moment.
When elder's stay at Bellevue Estates Healthcare Rehabilitation Center in Monticello, our team will provide personal health care to each individual that focuses on the unique needs and circumstances of each elder. We take into consideration the physical, social, and spiritual well-being of each individual. Come by Bellevue Estates at 1052 Old Warren Road in Monticello and see for yourself. Or call 367-0044 for more information.
Hello, this is Kerry Hartness with Union Bank and Trust. Are you looking to get a loan for a car, truck, ATV, camper, tractor, or boat? If so, I can help you with fast closing times, competitive rates, and service after the loan that can't be beat. For over 135 years, Union Bank has helped the people of Monticello and Southeast Arkansas with their lending and banking needs. So stop by my office or call me at 870-460-6400 and let me show you how easy the lending process can be. Union Bank and Trust, member FDIC, financing with approved credit.
28-21, Lumberjacks lead it as they'll kick it off. Juarez is going to send this one into the end zone for the automatic touchback. Monticello will get it 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. But, David, I mentioned it a moment ago, Monticello scored in the first half, took the lead. Warren answered right before halftime to get the lead back. Monticello scores to tie it up, and Warren answers again.
Yeah. 10 plays, 63 yards, 3 minutes, 56 seconds. All on the ground.
All on the ground. Which right behind Traylon Jackson and Jordan Ingram.
Yes.
So Monticello will get it 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line, trailing the Lumberjacks 28-21. 46 seconds remain here in the third period. Warren stays in a 4-man front defensively. Monticello goes to that tight bunch set. 2 tight ends. Bowman, quick pitch on a lateral out to the right. That's to Jackson. He gets to the edge. He's upended at the 26-yard line as the Warren makes the tackle on Tajon Jackson. That's Cam Burks, who came up to make the stop from his safety position. All right, that's John Tavian Jackson, the ball carriers, picked up of 8, 2nd down and 2. And Monticello's going to let the...
And they're going to just let the clock run out.
11 seconds. They're going to head to the fourth quarter. It is 28-21. The Lumberjacks have a 7-point lead over the Billies. We get set for the final 12 minutes of football from Jim Hurley Jr. Stadium. And we'll do that when we return in just a moment.
When it comes to healthcare, I want the best. We all want the best. The best doctors, the latest treatments. But what if you could have all that in a caring place close to home, where your support goes back into the community? Where can you find healthcare with that level of care? Bradley County Medical Center. Hometown people taking care of our hometown.
Community right now, just like you.
Did you know that Johnson's Hardware on Highway 63 North in Warren has all your electrical, plumbing, hardware, and building needs, but they also have all the feed you need for all your animals. That's right. Johnson's Hardware has a complete line of feed for chickens, goats, cows, pigs, horses, you name it, they've got it all. And don't forget, they're your one-stop shop for all your plumbing, electrical, and building supply needs. That's Johnson's Hardware on Highway 63 North in Warren. Go by and check it out. If they don't have it, you don't need it.
Back here at Lumberjack Stadium, Warren leads it 28-21. What's the numbers there in the third quarter?
Warren, 61 yards, total offense third quarter. Monticello, 86. And Warren, well, let me take that back. It was going to be 80 total yards for Warren, 86 for Monticello.
All right, 2nd down and 2 for the Billies as we start the fourth quarter. Handoff straight ahead to Jackson. He's across the 30. He'll have the first down as he gets it out to the 32-yard line. And the Lumberjacks, Irvin Rivera was in on the stop for Warren. First down, Billies now. Ball spotted at their own 32-yard line. But they've gone back into the slowdown mode.
Yep.
Taking a lot of time off the clock and off the play clock. Bowman looking back at the play clock, still looking into the sideline to get the call. Play clock's down to 10. They come to the line of scrimmage. Jontavian Jackson. Now they'll put Rhodes back there in the backfield with him. Quick pitch on the outside. He turns the corner. Great open field tackle there by the Lumberjacks on the outside and try to catch the number of whoever that was that came up and made this tackle on him. That is Cam Davis. Actually lost a yard on the play.
Is that Cam? Yeah, Cam Davis, excuse me.
Gain of 1. Second down and 9. Second down and 9 from Monticello. Bowman again out of the shotgun with a pistol formation. Puts Rhodes in motion. Handoff. Now flags come in and going to be false start against the Billies. Second down and 14 now as they'll mark off the penalty against Monticello, and that's going to put them back inside their own 30, back at the 27-yard line. They need to get out to the 42, so second down and 14. How about second and 15? That's right. I think they marked off 6 yards because it was second and 9.
Yeah, it was.
All right, here we go. Bowman going to hand it off Jackson. A little counter play in the backfield. He gets it across the 30 out to the 32, about the original line of scrimmage. As Monticello will be facing a third down and 10 from their own 32. So big play here for the Warren defense with 10-10 left to play in the third quarter. Warren leading 28-21. Monticello hanging around though. Here in the fourth quarter, down by 1 score. Warren's going to put 4 up defensively on the line. They're going to bring a linebacker from the outside. Bowman wanting to throw, throws into the flat. It's caught, and he has hit and separated.
Football.
No, they're not.
They're going to call it incomplete.
That was Neandre Thomas. He read it all the way,
and he destroyed that receiver.
It was out here in the flat. The ball hung out here forever. And Neandre,
you're right. The quarterback hung it up there and hung his receiver out to dry, if you want to get technical about it.
That's Jaquavius Rhodes is the injured player. He took a shot from Neandre. They've sent everybody to the sidelines. We'll tell you that our friends at American Shifty Corporation have been a Lumberjack sponsor for a long time. And if you're in the trucking business, the heavy equipment business, or the logging business, you need to know that they were founded in 1971. They've become the largest transmission and rear end builder in the country. They work on big trucks, skidders, dozers, heavy equipment. They do it all. Just give them a call at 501-945-0878. They keep a lot of parts in stock and on hand so they can get you back on the road or back in the woods or on the job quicker than anybody else. They're located at 2101 East Broadway in North Little Rock. American Shifty Corporation. Proud to have them as a Lumberjack sponsor again this year. Jaquavius Rhodes gets up and walks off the field, gets a nice round of applause from the crowd. Monticello's going to be looking at 4th down and 10. So the Billies are going to be forced to punt for the first time here in the second half. Warren punted once. 9:47 to play in the third. Warren up 28-21. High wobbly kick. Jordan's going to field it at the 35. Backpedaling to the 30. Breaks the tackle there. Gets it back to the 35. Up to 40, and he'll be bumped out of bounds up around the 42-yard line. So Jordan, after he backpedaled to the 30, after making the catch at the 35, he'll end up officially getting a 7-yard return.
Turn out of it, yeah.
And Warren will have it 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line as the offense takes to the field. Jackson Denton, your freshman quarterback. They're going to leave Jordan Ingram in at the running back spot. Looking on the sideline, trying to find Trey Jackson. They're going to hand it off to Ingram. Ingram trying to get outside. He's across the 40, gets out to the 45. The ball comes loose. It hit the ground, so they'll say it was not a fumble. Warren will maintain possession. He'll get it to the 44. How about a gain of 2 on the play? And that play was designed for Ingram to go outside.
Yeah, it was. He went exactly where he was supposed to.
2nd down and 8 now for the Lumberjacks. Cam Davis and Jordan will split wide right. DeAndre is going to come here into the short boundary on the left side of the hash mark. Denton, hand off again, Ingram. Ingram straight ahead. He's across midfield. He'll have a Milton Insurance first down as he carries it to the 46-yard line of the Billies.
Ingram, just an angry bull in a china shop. That's all he is.
Put him running north and south, huh?
Yes.
Let him go.
Just whatever he runs into, he just keeps going.
1st and 10. At the 47 of Monticello, high snap. Denton pulls it down, hands it off. Ingram again. He's across the 45, down to the 40-yard line. How about a gain of 7 on that ramble? Down the floor, down the field. And we got a player from Monticello shaking up. He's cramping up. They're going to work on his leg a little bit. 8:28 left to play in the ball game. Lumberjacks lead it by 7. It was 21-21 at the half. No, 21-14 at the half. Monticello tied it up, made it 21-21. Then Warren answered. And it seems like every time Monticello has scored, the Lumberjacks have had an answer for them.
Yes.
In the second half. It's one of the big defensive linemen shaking up there for the Billies.
He just got, I think he's got cramps in both legs.
They're going to assist him off the field. Is it 58 or 68? Can you tell? It's either Keelan Green or Connor Ewell.
68, I believe.
Okay. So they have to send in a replacement for him. They're going to get him off the field. 8:28 to play in the ball game. It is 28-21. Lumberjack with a 7-point lead. It's 2nd down and 3 for Warren. Ball spotted at the Monticello 40-yard line. All right, they finally get a substitute in. And that's Brett Birch.
Here comes the second. I was fixing to say that only made 10.
All right, Birch is the defensive end. He's the son of our radio announcer from Monticello, Matt Birch, playing defensive end for the Billies. On 2nd and 3, Denton Jackson. Monticello starting to crowd. They're putting 8 up in the box now, David.
Yeah.
Handoff goes to Ingram. Ingram's got the first down across the 35 down to the 31-yard line. Jordan Ingram here in this second half has really come on and kept the ball alive for Warren on the ground. It's another Milton Insurance first down for all your insurance needs. Give them a call, and don't forget about the Medicare annual enrollment goes through now till December the 7th, and Patrick Milton can help you answer all the questions. You get the right coverage you need. Give them a call, 352-2155. Ingram breaks a tackle in the backfield, cuts it outside the 30, the 25, 15, 10, picks up a block, and now a flag comes in. Ingram goes in to score, but bring it back. They're going to call Antonio Jordan for the hold. And I'm not sure if it was much Antonio holding on as it was a defender holding on to him. But the flag comes in, so.
Of course.
Flag's at the 9-yard line.
It will be a first down.
Yeah, they'll mark it from there. Should mark it back at the 19. They needed the 21 for the first down. So it'll still be a Milton Insurance first down.
And a 12-yard pickup for Ingram.
Jordan Ingram. 7:54 to play here in the ball game. It's 28-21. And he was hitting the backfield, broke the tackle, and then Warren has it 1st and 10 at the 19. Handed off to Ingram again. He's hit this time in the backfield. He's going to be dropped for a loss. Shooting through is Race Adcock. First man there for the Billies. And that's going to be a loss all the way back to the 22-yard line. So a loss of 3. The 2nd down and 13 now for Warren. But Monticello's loading the box up. They got 4, make it 5, 4 down linemen. The linebackers are cheating up. Now Denton wanting to throw, looking, throws into the flat, complete to DeAndre. Tries to make one man miss. He's going to be hit at the 11. They're going to say he went down at the 12-yard line. The 16-yard line. And it'll be 3rd down and 8 for Warren. So Warren leading by 7, 28-21. 3rd down and 8.
You know, you can run on this down. You can do what you want on this down because you got 2 downs to get that 8 yards.
Rivera will check out of the ball game as the H-back. Warren goes back to twin receivers on either side. Monticello showing blitz as the middle linebacker comes up. They drop him off now. Denton with all kind of time. Throws out in the flat. Going to be overthrown. Intended for Cam Davis, and he was open.
Yeah.
So it falls incomplete. Warren will look at 4th down and 8. Leading by 7 with 6:27 to play in the ball game. And Coach Embry's going to leave the offense out there for now. As the ball is spotted at the 17 of Monticello.
He's going to let the clock run down, call a timeout, and discuss it.
6:27 to play in the game. Coach Embry calls the timeout here with 4th down and 8 coming up for the Lumberjacks. Warren leading by 7. We'll take it with them and be back right after this timeout.
Did you know that Johnson's Hardware on Highway 63 North in Warren has all your electrical, plumbing, hardware, and building needs, but they also have all the feed you need for all your animals. That's right. Johnson's Hardware has a complete line of feed for chickens, goats, cows, pigs, horses, you name it, they've got it all. And don't forget, they're your one-stop shop for all your plumbing, electrical, and building supply needs. That's Johnson's Hardware on Highway 63 North in Warren. Go by and check it out. If they don't have it, you don't need it.
You might not be a celebrity, but you still can be a star. South Arkansas College in El Dorado gives you the opportunity to learn, grow, and succeed in an environment where you are treated as the important person you are. The star in our logo is a reminder of what you mean to us. South Arkansas College in El Dorado, a place where you can shine. Visit southark.edu/info.
6:27 to play in the ball game. Warren leading 28-21.
Now, if you're Monticello, you'd better pay close attention to where AJ goes.
It's 4th down and 8 for the Lumberjacks at the Monticello 17-yard line. Lumberjacks will send Miller, Davis, and Jordan wide right. Trips to the right. DeAndre Thomas wide left. Jordan Ingram, your lone back in the backfield on 4th and 8. Denton calling for it. They'll rush 3, drop 8 back in coverage. Throwing a skinny pattern. It's going to be complete to AJ. He's into the end zone. Touchdown.
They didn't take my advice, did they?
Run the post pattern in a crowd, and tell you what, Jackson Denton threaded the needle.
He threaded it then.
Put it through the eye hole. And Warren has gone up by 2 scores, 34-21. With the extra point coming now from Juarez. 6:20 to play. Biggest lead of the ball game for the Lumberjacks. As Cornish is set, he does the holding. Juarez, the snap's down, the kick's on its way, and it is good. 35-21. Lumberjacks with the lead. We're back in just a moment.
Shop the weekend blowout sale at Super Value Foods in Warren, and you'll save on your grocery bill. Pepsi and Pepsi products, 2-liter bottles, 3 for $5. Grill Master beef patties, a 5-pound box, just $8.98. Gertie's catfish nuggets, 4-pound box, only $5.98. And medium pork spare ribs, twin pack, $1.68 a pound. You'll also find a new crop of sweet potatoes, 58 cents a pound, and Oscar Mayer Lunchables, 3 for $5. Super Value Foods in Warren.
No matter the reason, you know you can score big savings at Ryburn Motor Company in Monticello. Ryburn has been serving their customers all over the ArkLaMiss without any penalties or tackling salespeople. Ryburn believes that it's the team that makes the difference, and we want you to experience the best today. Ryburn Motor Company, Highway 425 South in Monticello. Ryburn Motor Company, proud supporter of Warren Lumberjack football.
Back here at Lumberjack Stadium, it's 28-21. I'll make it 35-21. Lumberjacks lead it. Juarez will field this one.
That's touchback.
Yeah, he caught it a yard deep, so it's an automatic touchback in high school football. Warren scoring drive.
9 plays, 58 yards, took 3 minutes and 16 seconds.
Warren's put together how many 9-play drives here in the second half? 3?
Let's see here. 2.
Both of them scoring drives. 35-21, Lumberjacks with the lead. Monticello's going to get it after the touchback at their own 20-yard line. They're down by 2 scores, David. You think they'll keep it on the ground or start trying to throw the ball?
I think they're going to mix it up. They've got a lot of success on the ground, but they hadn't got the time, I think, to stick to it on the ground.
Warren, well, they'll hand it off. That's an end around. It's going to be out over the 20, out to the 25. Warren trying to strip the ball. He's still on his feet. Now he steps out of bounds. That was a wide receiver, Evan Beeler, on the carry. He'll step out of bounds. Let's see where they mark him out at the 33-yard line.
13-yard pickup.
And it'll be 1st and 10 for Monticello. He lined up as a tight end or a flanker.
And came around, got the shuttle pass. And
1st and 10, Billy's out at their own 32. Bowman puts a man in motion. Wanted to throw the wide receiver screen, get it to him. He's hit immediately. There's Weatherspoon right there to make the hit on him. It's going to be a short gain. And Cody Weatherspoon playing that outside. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 10 for Monticello. They stayed in bounds, so the clock continues to run. 5:48 left to play now in the 4th quarter. Warren up 35-21. 2nd down and long for the Billies. Twin receivers are going to come wide right. Play clock down to 10. Bowman calling for the snap. Gets it, low snap, picks it up, going to throw it, throws across the middle. It's incomplete. As the intended receiver over there was Trajan Tinsley. He kind of short-armed it a little bit.
Yeah, he did. He wasn't willing to stick his neck out there.
You had Antonio Jordan back there and Cam Davis. We're right there close. 3rd down and 10 now for Monticello. This may be the ball game right here if they don't pick up a 1st down. Bowman wanted to throw. They blow it dead.
Going to be an offensive penalty.
As they call it dead, and we're going to have a motion. False start against the Billies. So now it's 3rd and 15 for Monticello. We're down to 5:24 remaining here in the ball game. Warren up by 2 scores, 35-21. They'll mark off the penalty against the Billies. They'll be looking at 3rd and 15. They'll go with trip receivers wide to the right. One back in the backfield is Jackson. Tavion, and he'll line up beside Bowman. Warren's going to rush 4, giving chase. They chase him out of the pocket. It's going to overthrow his intended receiver. That was Jackson out of the backfield. You had Jordan Ingram breathing down the quarterback's neck. A couple other big linemen, number 67 and number 58 for Warren. 67, that is Jalen Strong. 58's Bryson Harris. It's 4th down and 15 now for Monticello, David.
Yeah. Can you imagine, though, Ingram, 14 carries, all in the middle, and then playing defensive line?
Monticello's going to leave their offense out there.
They've got to. There's not enough time.
And now Monticello uses one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining. We'll take the break. We'll come back with them. Warren leads at 35-21. We're back after this timeout.
Drew Memorial Health System in Monticello is proud to offer rehabilitation services for patients of all ages. The Drew Rehab Team provides physical, speech, and occupational therapy on an inpatient or outpatient basis and at home. The experienced staff treats pediatric patients, student-athletes, and adults recovering from injuries, stroke, or surgical procedures. The staff will keep you on track throughout your recovery process. Let the Drew Rehab Team help you maximize your functional potential. Close to home, choose Drew Memorial.
Sewell Oil Company, located at 3400 Junction City Highway in El Dorado, is proud to serve their great customers all through the ARC-limit. With locations in El Dorado, Croston, and Warren, Sewell Oil Company is just a phone call away toll-free at 881-9300. Check out our new location at 1401 East Church Street in Warren or call 870-466-4166. Check us out at SewellOil.com. Sewell Oil, a proud sponsor of Warren Lumberjack football.
Well, it's 4th down and 15. Monticello comes out and lines up. Warren's not lined up right defensively. Coach Embry has to call a timeout.
Were they not lined up defensively, or did he want to see what they look like?
Didn't have anybody out here on a wide receiver at all.
Not a good play.
So Warren's down to 1 timeout. Monticello has 2 timeouts remaining. It's 35-21. Warren with the 14-point lead, 5:19 to play in the ball game. And Monticello is thinking about going it on 4th down and 15 from their own 27-yard line.
I don't think they have a choice, Jimmy, just to be honest. 5:19 left, Warren moving the football at will on the ground.
All right, here we go. Maybe we'll get this play in. 4th down and 15. Monticello from their own 27-yard line. Bowman is the quarterback. In the backfield beside him is Jontavian Jackson. Twin receivers come wide right. Bowman, straight drop, now rolling to his right. Warren giving chase. He's in trouble, gets hit. He's going to be sacked back at the 17-yard line. There's J.D. Tillman. There's Jordan Ingram. And also in on the stop for the Lumberjacks, that is Jakendrick Burks. Warren will take over on downs. They'll mark it at the 20-yard line, 1st and 10. At the 20-yard line of Monticello, leading 35-21, 5:12 left to play in the ball game. And you know that I said that 3rd down play a moment ago could be the ball game for Monticello. It turned out to be.
Yeah.
Well, they didn't make it, and then they go up for it on 4th and 15. Warren gets it at the 20-yard line, 1st and 10. How about Jordan Ingram? He's going to stay in at the running back spot.
Oh, yeah.
Denton going to hand it off to Ingram. Ingram picks his way through. He's down to the 15 and going to be right there at the 15-yard line. A gain of 5 on the play.
You know, for a big guy, he slithered to a little hole, didn't he?
2nd down, 5 for the Lumberjacks from the 15-yard line. We don't keep defensive tackles, but in defensive stats, Jordan's been in on several defensive plays tonight. And I think him coming here in for the injured Trey Jackson, who's down on the bench, I see him sitting down there on the bench now. He has really toted the mail for the Lumberjacks. Handoff again to Ingram. Ingram picks his way through, going to get it down to the 11-yard line. He'll be a yard shy of the 1st down. It'll be 3rd and 1.
Ingram, 94 yards rushing in the ball game, and he had 4 at the half.
It's 3rd down and 1 for the Lumberjacks from the 11-yard line of Monticello.
Now Warren's the one running the clock.
Yeah, Coach Ingram waiting for he calls in the play. Denton has Ingram lined up in the pistol formation. Going to hand it off to Ingram again. He's got the 1st down, the 5 into the end zone, touchdown. Jordan Ingram from 11 yards out goes over 100 yards on the night, rushing, and his 2nd touchdown of the night as well. So congratulations to him. He is one of those 13 seniors on this squad. And Warren is up 41-21 now with the extra point coming with 4:07 to play in the ball game. The Lumberjacks have just about nailed the coffin shut. As Reese Cornish gets set to hold the snap, Juarez is on to attempt. Gets the snap down, kicks on its way, and it is good. 42-21, the Lumberjacks lead it here at Lumberjack Stadium. We'll be back in just a moment.
First State Bank of Warren Hermitage in Hampton offers instant issue debit cards. No wait, no delay. 24/7 access to your funds. Get it instantly when you open a First State Bank checking account. First State Bank of Warren Hermitage in Hampton offering instant issue debit cards. No wait, no delay. 24/7 access to your funds. Get it instantly when you open a First State Bank checking account. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Ever feel like your insurance agent was there to sell you auto insurance, but not there to service it? At Farm Bureau Insurance, we're here to help with auto insurance serviced by experienced agents who are there when you need them most. Call today for your free, no-obligation review for auto, home, and life insurance that's custom-tailored just for you.
In Bradley County, call your local Farm Bureau agent at 226-2649.
Farm Bureau Mutual Insurance Company of Arkansas, Inc. Southern Farm Bureau Casualty Insurance Company, Southern Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company, Jackson, Mississippi.
42-21, Lumberjacks lead it as they'll kick it off. Juarez gets this one. It's fielded at the 4 and returned up over the 10 to the 15. Tries to cut outside. Going to be dropped at the 17-yard line, as that's where Monacello is going to have it, 1st and 10. Hustling down on the special teams for the Lumberjacks. That's Braden Smith. You know, we call his name a lot on the special teams. Warren scoring drive.
4 plays, 20 yards, 1 minute and 5 seconds.
Well, I guess you know where I'm leaning as far as the player of the game, don't you?
I think you've only got one direction to go.
Jordan Ingram.
Yeah.
He came in here in the second half, took over for the injured Trey Jackson, and
rushed for 101 yards in the second half.
And 2 touchdowns. All right, Monticello out of the shotgun. They're going to hand it off. That's Jackson. He's going to get it out to about the 13-yard line, and that's all. It's just a gain of a yard or so. John Tavian Jackson. He's over 100 yards. I think he had over 100 yards in the first half, didn't he, for Monticello? A gain of 1. It'll be 2nd down and 9. Clock continues to run down to 3:35 left. Looks like Warren's going to move to a perfect 8-0 on the season, 6-0 in conference play. And it looks like they'll be in the driver's seat for that number 1 seed into the playoffs. Boy, Neo Harding just leveled the quarterback after he pitched the football. It was a legal hit.
Yeah, it was.
But Bowman is slow in getting up. They pitched it back to Jackson. Jackson carried it out to the 21. So a gain of 4 on the play, and brings up a third down and a long 4. Bowman's going to go off. He's kind of looking out his ear hole when he got up. He got hit by Neo Harding really hard.
Neo blasted him.
3rd down and 4. Direct snap comes back. That's Jackson. He'll try to get around the right side. Not going to get up a yard. Well short of the 1st down. Needed to go to the 26-yard line. He'll get it out to the 23.
Jackson had a great first half. He's only got 37 yards here in the second half.
Warren defense rose to the occasion again, didn't they, here in the second half? 4th down and 4 for Monticello. They're going to send on the punting unit now with 2:12 left to go. Warren not going to put anybody back deep. Warren leading 42-21. It was 21-14 at the half. Monticello tied it up 21-21, and then Warren has gone on to score 21 unanswered points.
Right.
And all on the ground, just about.
All on the ground.
Just almost. I think they had 1 passing touchdown to Antonio here in the second half.
On 4th down.
Yep.
The one that blew it open.
Yeah. So Monticello takes a delay of game. They didn't have enough personnel, the right personnel out there on the field, so they back them up 5. Be 4th down and 8. As their punter will be standing inside his own 5. The high snap almost goes over his head. He backs up and catches at the goal line. He'll punt it away. Going to let it hit, and it's going to roll and take a Billy roll. Hits at the 45 of Monticello, rolls all the way down to the Lumberjack 37-yard line. And Warren will have it with 1:42 left to go here before the end of the game. snap it a couple of times, take the knee.
Go to the house.
Let's go to the house and get ready for the long trip to West Helena next Friday night. It's a 2.5-hour drive. But we'll make it, and we'll have the broadcast for you right here on KWRF next Friday night. This one's kind of fundamental. Warren's just going to have to snap the football a couple of times, take the knee. They'll go into a victory formation. And we're not even going to see any starters out there hardly. A lot of fresh jerseys going out. And I see Denton. He'll get the snap. Weatherspoon's going to be the way back as Warren goes into the victory formation. They'll take the snap. Denton takes the knee. And it'll be second down and about 13 as he took the knee. Monticello has 2 timeouts if they want to use them, but, what's the use? It's 42-21. Lumberjacks are going to keep that big old Saline River trophy, aren't they?
Yes, they are.
It'll stay here at Lumberjack.
You think they'll make Ingram carry it off?
I don't know. I think they need to carry Ingram off on their shoulders. All right, down to a minute 5. Play clock down to 6. Denton gets the snap. He'll take the knee. He'll have to snap it one more time. And that's going to be the ball game. Boy, the crowd kind of left here quickly after Warren got up by 21. Lumberjacks starting to make their way out. Hey, be careful out in the deer woods tomorrow if you're headed out there for muzzle loading season. Make sure you know what your target is. All right. Denton will snap it one more time. He letting make sure everything gets down to 31 seconds. They snap it, take the knee. We're going to head toward the center of the field to shake hands. Warren wins it 42-21 over the Monticello Billies. Warren stays perfect in conference play and perfect on the season. Monticello will fall to 5-3. Now they've got a couple of important games coming up for them as far as seeding goes in the conference and in the state postseason play. We'll take a break. We'll come back and wrap this one up for you from Lumberjack Stadium right after this timeout.
James Class Body Shop, 441 North Martin in Warren, is one of the oldest body shops in Warren, so it makes sense when you need vehicle damage repair that they're the place to go. Using top-of-the-line replacement parts, the professionals at James Glass and Body Shop can restore your vehicle to tip-top condition. And James Glass and Body Shop is the only full-service glass shop in Warren. They custom cut glass for homes, business, and auto. So the next time you need professional vehicle repair or custom cut glass, stop by James Glass and Body Shop, 441 North Martin in Warren, or call 226-3130.
Jeff Wardlaw has spent the last decade protecting our way of life, the right to bear arms, protecting the unborn, supporting our first responders, advocating economic development. Jeff Wardlaw, man of faith, family man, businessman. Re-elect Jeff Wardlaw, state representative. He knows and shares our values. Paid for by the Wardlaw campaign. Warren Bank and Trust Company provides fast, easy, reliable service with loans to fit your needs. Whether you need a car loan, a house loan, ATV loan, or a new boat, just come by and let Warren Bank make your dreams come true. See a loan officer today about your dreams and make them come true with Warren Bank and Trust Company.